Oh yeah. Oh, do I have two of them on? Yes, I do.
Still got that camera?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me shut some stuff down.
Okay.
Here we go. That's better. All right.
Big
Morning.
telescopic like camera you had. Big lens on it.
Yeah, that was the 300 millimeter.
Yeah.
That
You
was
still
the.
have that?
Yeah, I still do.
Wow.
Yeah. I used it at the camp out. I got some of the pictures. I got all the pictures, all the still pictures in the video I made.
That's all digital?
Yeah, it's all digital. But that's an old, that's an old, outdated camera. But it's still digital. It's still nice. It still works as far as I can tell.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's an outdated sensor, but
some people set those up as actual webcams and stuff.
Yeah. It's not a bad. I don't think I can get the I don't know if I can get the it to work as like a camcorder thing yet. I've tried it a couple times. I've never been able to get it to function. I don't know why. But Oh wait, somebody private chatted me. Oh, Moto.
Oh, I put a high. Yeah, I was testing to see. Like, I didn't see nobody in the chat, and then I realized, oh, you're not live yet.
Mr. Gregory, what happened?
What?
You went to bed?
Yeah, I'm pulling a sick.
You're pulling a sick?
Yeah, I'm laying down for a little bit.
All right.
Good for you.
What's your sugar? You okay?
Man, I'm just hurting, man.
Sick?
No, I feel good. Just body just aching like a freight train.
Yeah. What do you think that's from, Mr. Gregory? You got to have some kind of intuition of why that is.
Live hard.
What is it?
I have lived hard all my life. Just catching up with me.
Yeah. All right. Like arthritic? Are your joints and stuff?
Yeah. I reckon.
A crow just picked up an entire piece of bread and is flying away with it. Oh no, he dropped it. I thought he was going to fly away with it. What's up, Click?
So, riding your bike to work today?
Mr. Gregory said you're not riding your bike to work today? No, he's driving.
I can't see chat. Is there any chats in there?
No, Click is in here. What's up, Keith Fob? Or give your best to your wife, Quick. Yeah. You have to go to the pharmacy and get some stuff for her? Some prescriptions or something? Put the hold on. I forgot I can do this. Busted goons. Who you calling busted? Yeah, I'm not good at it. I mean, it's expensive, so I don't like it. Nice. Funnel.
I can either read the chats and can't see y'all, or
Can you read them when I put them up on the screen?
yeah, I can read it if you put it up on the
All
screen.
right. Fob's in here.
Okay, Bob.
Glick's wife doesn't feel well. He's gonna have to go to the store for his wife and get some groceries and stuff for her. Shelf of 1,000 things that look exactly the same. I always get the wrong one. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, there's a lot of choices. There's a lot to pick from. So you didn't take any aspirin or anything, Mr. Gregory? Ibuprofen?
Been taking time. Oh, I can't sleep at night.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just
I can't sleep at night.
yeah. Yeah, so Matt has a live going on at 2 o'clock.
Right there.
What time?
2.
2?
Yeah, 2 o'clock. I don't know if that's Eastern time or Central time. I think he's Central time, isn't he? Oh, I think it's Eastern time. I don't know. But
I
don't get that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Like they should, or like that should be something automatic, you know, like when they, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Dean, like when you put out a scheduled whatever, they should automatically send the correct time in their own time zone, the correct time, date, etc. When they would need to view it. You know?
I think they do, but sometimes it seems like they don't, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah. What's up, Ghost?
I can leave at 1 here and be there at 1.
Like Sterling's is way up, but when he goes live, I get the notification at the time that he goes live. So if I'm paying attention to my notifications, I can look at it and go, "Oh, Sterling's live," you know, and because I know it'll notify me and it's there. But
yeah.
So I think that part is right. It's just like if you're making plans to.
Mr. Gregory, your sugar's not so high that you're passing out, is it?
No.
You sure? Did you check it before you lay down?
No.
Well, go check your sugar before you lay down. You really should. I'm sorry to be a pain in the ass, but you really should check. I mean, you never lay down in the middle of the day. That, as far as I know. You know, I don't know. Do you have a sensor on, or do you have to prick your finger?
Yeah, the sensor ran out, so I just keep pricking my fingers. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lolly. Let me go check it. I'll be back.
I mean, even Wally said something. Yeah, I don't like, you know.
That's funny.
I'm sorry. I mean, I feel like a nag sometimes.
Quit nagging.
Quit nagging.
Quit nagging. My life comfortable over here, and I got this nag, and I ain't even married.
Yeah, I feel so bad. He looks so goddamn comfortable, bro. I'm like, damn it. I'm like, what? I mean, I don't mean to shit in your cereal, bro, but get up and off your ass and do something.
Better safe than sorry, right?
Exactly. Better safe than sorry. Get up. Yeah. I hate to see him. Like, he's never like that.
I know.
Exactly, Lolly. I'm a motivator. Yeah. Exactly. Lolly's a motivator. I'm a motivator. I'll go with that route. I'm a
Well,
motivator.
you want to be a motivator too.
Yeah.
Do. What is that commercial? Wouldn't you like to be a pepper, Dr. Pepper?
Dr. Pepper, yeah.
I'm a pepper, you're a pepper.
Pepper. Don't you want to be a pepper too?
Dr. Pepper.
I want a Dr. Pepper now all of a sudden.
Yeah. Is it crazy that I'm like I like the other I like the other foot doctor, but yet I don't feel like driving 45 minutes to the other foot doctor? I feel like he's from Jersey. He lived in Wayne. I liked him. This new guy, like, he's good and everything, and he'll work. But like, I don't know.
Connection.
Yeah, I guess.
So you're not wanting to go drive to the guy that you're comfortable with?
I mean, I can drive, but I have to cancel the the new doctor's appointment. Well, first of all, I gotta call the Ocala office and see if they even have an opening Monday.
Do you need a motivator or anything?
Yeah, I need to. Yeah. Well, like I just if it's on Monday, it'll work but I have Monday coffee though. Oh, I do Monday coffee. That's right. I do Monday coffee.
Well, you do it.
Shit. That means I can't do Monday coffee.
Well, I can help you out. I'm off on Monday and be glad to jump in your studio and roll along like you were going to.
Yeah, I forgot about that. And I already scheduled the Monday's show.
You did. Yeah.
Well, you don't want to know.
Oh, no. See, that's not good. You can't be laying down like that.
400.
544. I knew it. You got to shoot insulin. You got to shoot the fast.
That's over the top.
So, do you have any of the blue pen left?
I don't use that.
You're not using it?
I used it all.
Oh, you used it all.
Yeah.
Do you have any straight fast Humalog?
Woo.
Is that mixed? Is that the 70-30 or is that the fast?
Oh, you came in here to hang out with me. I got gloves on and everything.
Mr. Gregory.
My humor is sick.
That's 30.
Yeah, but what kind is it?
Novlin.
Is that the fast?
Over the counter. Novlin.
But that's the mix.
That's fast. That's all I got.
Oh, okay. 30 units of that. That'll be something. That'll get you down to hopefully 200 or 250.
Get out of the red zone anyway.
Yeah. You can't be laying down when you're that high, Mr. Gregory.
No.
That's a pro tip. Don't lay down when you're high.
I got woken up by 2 critical lows last night, and I had to get up and eat cookies. I don't know why. I don't know what happened, but for some reason I dropped twice. The first time, well, I went high, and then I countered it. And then it brought me low, and then I had to counter that, and then it brought me low again, and I had to counter it again, and then I woke up in the morning normal. It was like a juggling. It was like from 3 o'clock in the morning on. It was like a juggling act.
Sound like Mike Tyson and Ring.
Yeah, exactly. It was like back and forth. It was like up and down and up and down. I was like, and then you're half asleep. You know, you're waking up out of a dead sleep.
Ping pong.
Alarms are going off. I'm like, come on. It's like I shut it off the Bluetooth now because it's so loud on the bump box.
Let's see. I'm gonna get
Because my phone and the controller go off, so I got 2 alarms.
I'm gonna swap here. So.
All right.
That.
Yeah, Mr. Gregory, when you come down, I'm gonna give you my last 2 blue pens.
Oh man, you better save them for yourself.
Yeah, but I got other stuff I can use. You know what I do need? Do you have any? Do you have an abundance of syringes?
I think I got. They come in 10-pack. I got 2 packs left.
Oh no, never mind. All right.
Yeah, I just buy them from Walmart.
Okay, so you can buy them over the counter.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
okay. All right.
$12 or something.
Yeah.
100.
See, like if I could go, like when I go to what you call it again, I'm gonna ask if I can buy over the counter syringes.
Yeah, you can. They Rollin.
Not a nagger.
Yeah.
Hey, Lolly.
Okay. All right.
You get them in different ones. These are 30 units. You get
Yeah,
different.
I would get 1 cc. I would get 100 unit needles. That's what I'm used to. And you can get different lengths of needle.
Yeah.
Like 1.5 millimeter, 3 millimeter, 2 millimeter. I mean, you only got to get it just under the skin, but I like it under the skin, like not right under the skin. I want it in there, you know? Like I don't want to go too deep, but like I need it under the skin. Because I've had needle sizes where I've shot myself with the instrument and it leaks right out. So like I tend to use a slightly longer needle. That's when I shot, you know. Which wasn't too long ago. It was only 6 months ago, not even, that I started shooting. You know, not shooting anymore. I have to go to my endocrinologist tomorrow at 1 o'clock, I think. I thought I missed an appointment, but I didn't, supposedly. The appointment was January 31st, not December 31st. I didn't know what they were talking about. I was like, okay. I guess I put that in my head for some reason. And then it never left. I actually put it in the phone under the 31st. I was like, how can they have an appointment on New Year's Eve day?
You recognize that brand?
Yeah.
It's the cheapest coffee possible.
Is it good?
I don't know. I put too much creamer in it, so I really can't tell. I think it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get like when I go, I'm in budget mode. You know, of course, I get the cheapest I can, like the Harris Teeter brand or Food Line, wherever I am. I just get their generic name brand or whatever, and maybe I'll grab a fancy one that I like and dump in there and mix it just to give it a little extra flavor or something. But
Okay.
I don't know. Most of it's probably up here.
So, Mr. Gregory, at 120, you have to retest.
Yeah.
You look exhausted, Mr. Gregory.
Can't sleep at night. The side hurts, my leg hurts, my heel cracked open and bleeding and hurt.
That's all due to some of this diabetes stuff attacking me right now, huh? Sick? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Where my heels are, but
So I'm going to show you something. What the hell is it? Mr. Gregory, you've heard of Gold Bond, right?
Yeah.
All right, it's a famous name and stuff.
yeah,
This is specifically for diabetics. You see, it says diabetic.
yeah,
Dry skin relief body lotion.
yeah.
You can use it on your feet, use it on your arms, use it on your legs. I would concentrate on your lower legs, below the knee, and your feet. You said your heels and stuff are cracking. Use it on your hands. Use it everywhere. If you get dehydrated because you pee a lot, that's what happens. 9 out of 10 diabetics had skin improvement in 1 hour. All right. I'm going to send you a picture of it. Mr. Gregory.
I think that's so cool. It's like there's such a wealth of information amongst all of us, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's just great.
If your feet are bleeding, you need to get that stuff today. Can Mrs. Gregory go get it, or you got to bring her to go get it?
Try to pick it up.
All right.
Go to the hospital, set one of the ladies at the nurse.
You should have it at any pharmacy.
Chasing Ghost, how you doing? Holly Quick Shoe Adventures. Anybody here still? I'm just curious.
It's
Working, yeah.
it's lotion, Lolly. It's for dry skin. It's specifically for diabetics. It's body lotion. It's for dry skin for your feet, your hands, your arms, your legs.
Yeah.
And it's specifically for diabetics because of the dehydration.
The effects, yeah.
Oh, Gold Bond diabetic.
Yeah. Chasing Ghost working too, yeah. Yeah, me too. Well, I'm at work. I'm at the place where I work.
The name is Gold Bond.
I'm not really working. I'm not really working.
There's a new look. They must have changed the labeling because they say it's a new look. 7 moisturizers, 3 vitamins, diabetic dry skin relief, body lotion. 9 out of 10. 7 moisturizers, 3 vitamins for dry to extra dry skin. Gold Bond.
I was reading where they said use Vaseline, stick it on heavy, and put the socks on.
Use this stuff, okay? Use this stuff, put your socks on, and your feet will just suck it in.
Yeah, we gotta go to the mobile.
But, leave your feet out and let it absorb for a couple of minutes, and then put the
I was going to mention that same thing Lolly was just talking about because it's a pretty good use with that hemp stuff. Lately a lot of people use that, but I don't know if it's specifically formulated like what you're talking about. But be interesting to compare some of it, or use it in conjunction with. I mean, it's not going to hurt either way.
Yeah, I mean, either way, it's just he needs moisturizer.
That's pretty nice.
I've been using that on my feet because when after all that trauma with that foot, once it started healing up, I started shedding layers of skin off that foot. That foot was peeling constantly because it got so swollen and it swelled up and it had an infection in it. It started peeling skin away.
Yeah.
So I had to keep on moisturizing it and like every time I cleaned the bandage, I would put that stuff on it, and it worked. Your heels, your corns, everything, all your bunions. It softens everything up. You gotta take care of your feet because it's very sensitive. And before you know it, once you get a cut, it's bad things. You don't want to get a cut. What's up, old Mac?
What's up, Mr. Mac?
Old Mac soaks his feet in Jack Daniels.
Yeah.
Nice, Mac. Very nice, Mac.
Sour mash.
Mac, if you want to click the link and try to come in, you're more than welcome. You know that. It's pinned in the top.
Wash my face in the frying pan. What's that old song? You know what I'm talking about? Old Tucker or something?
So, yeah, I kind of know what you're
One of the guys used to sing that, like Little House on the Prairie.
Yes, that's what that's from.
Yes.
Little House on the Prairie. I knew that. I was like, I know. I was like, what? How do I know what the hell he's singing?
Old Man Tucker, something.
Yeah. I don't know, but I remember.
Space in a frying pan.
Dude, I used to watch that religiously.
Nellie, wasn't Nellie like she was the snobby and her little brother?
Yeah, she was
They ran the general store. They had more of the money.
Yep.
That was a pretty cool show.
That, MASH, Taxi,
Remember
Cheers,
watching that? Yeah, as a kid.
Honeymooners, Archie.
So many good stuff. Yeah, the Bunkers and the Jeffersons and Fox. What was his Good Times and
Sanford and Son.
Sanford and Son. Yeah, you knew as soon as I said Fox that triggered.
I used to always watch Sanford and Son.
The intro. Can you get the intro music going?
Yep. Chicka. Yeah.
Turn it down, but hope it comes back on by lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hop on in your old life.
Yeah.
Visit the studio. Take a snoop around. I know Sick feels terrible for it, but
I do.
So Mac loved to do that for you. Apparently,
I know.
He loves you a lot. So
it's bitter. It's very bittersweet.
He's not. Yeah. Well, he's not bitter. You know that. He don't live.
Yeah,
like
I know,
that.
but it's I'd rather have an internet connection than me have the thing.
Yeah. Hey, what you have seen in between. You will have it. Yeah, he's hoping. I hope so.
Yeah,
He knows
because
something.
I made sure I would be notified, and I won't forget anyway. Is that
It's
two?
probably his.
Is it 2 o'clock Central, Mac? That's what I needed to ask you, or is it 2 o'clock Eastern? I don't know why they don't just tell us in our own time zone. By the way, like Max should be able to tell what time he wants to put it on his time, and then they should tell everybody else in their
It
own
has to
time
be
zone.
lined up no matter what time zone we're in. Yeah.
Exactly.
I think you will get notified at the proper time.
Yeah.
But it's like the planning part, like if you know, well, that could be, well, I don't know.
Yeah, because it's still kind of up in the air. Like you don't really know.
See, that's where we need to see, I get my notification, then we call Sterling. Hey, Sterling, what time's yours say?
Yeah.
Because he's like, whoa,
Bless.
sorry, I was supposed to mute that.
That's all good. I feel bad about coughing now. I've been coughing a lot. Gesundheit, yeah. What's up, Robert? Oh man, I don't know. These doctors got me all worried, Moto.
Have it today between 1 and 6. Dang, Lolly, how much? That's what the heck? How you get here in that quick of a time? Amazon it? Don't go out of your way, Lolly. Just all right, Lolly. I appreciate it, hon, but don't go to no trouble for me. I'm just an old man, 1 foot in the grave.
That's right. We aren't. It's perfect timing, Wheel Burner.
All right, Lolly.
It's hard to react in time sometimes. That's awesome, Lolly. Thank you so much. That's great.
Yeah, that's more than nice of her.
That's amazing. See that?
Yeah. I'm glad you think so, Lolly. I don't even think my wife thinks that much.
There you go.
Yeah.
Look at that. Well, you're the best.
Feels good to somebody care about you.
You got it, Wheel Burner. Moto, you're muted.
New York, you could pay ain't enough money in the world to make me
Best.
I just
I was back here making hard sarcasms too,
Who muted you?
I was
You did.
sneezing and blowing nose and
That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna mute myself when I cough.
you come back and
I'm gonna be like, I'm like, look, everyone's listening to me, and no, I'm gonna be like, oh wait, no, they're not. They're not
doing
listening
that
to
Pink
me at
Floyd
all.
thing. I see your lips moving, but I can't hear a thing, or I hear you, but however
Exactly.
that is. Comfortably numb.
Yep, that's funny.
Comfortably dumb.
Oh
No, I was talking about he's gonna have to send Ray over a service lady that will do all the application of the lotion for you too.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go,
Whereas
Ray.
Ray's been gone all day. Got
Ray's
more
been gone
lotion.
all day.
More lotion, please.
Rub my feet all she wants.
Yeah. Got my feet done right now. Woo.
Start at my feet.
Yeah, we'll have Mrs. Gregory volunteer you for that one.
Well, she ain't never here.
Is she there?
Sleeping. She's tired. She's tired as I am.
Yeah.
Fluff pillow. Yeah.
House
Fluff,
cleaning. You want me to fluff your pillow?
fluff it. Fluff the pillow. Get a lady to come by my truck every evening.
Put lotion on me. That'd be great. Right, wheel burner? I
That
mean,
lot lizard lotion.
that'd be the best ever.
Huh?
That will, Barn.
That's the thing.
Hey, let's find you some old lot lizard.
Oh, no lot lizards.
Let's get you a little lot lizard.
Oy.
$2, she'll rub lotion everywhere.
Yeah.
No. Stay far, far away. Oh, man. Oh, my
Bad,
God.
bad wheel burn. Oh, I thought he was going to say weather. Bad wheel burn. Buckle bunnies.
Buckle
What is
bunnies.
Buckle bunnies. Any idea?
Buckle bunnies.
Buckle bunny.
Trying to picture. I'm trying to use my creative side of the mind.
Chicks that go from state to state. Trying to get somewhere.
I know you're not scolding yourself, wheel burner. I just couldn't see you doing that. Chicks that hang around the rodeo that try to ride. See?
There you go.
Man, you got to fill me in. I've been frozen for 30 freaking years.
Yeah.
What's that?
I had no idea.
Trying to catch up Dr. Evil with the current times. Remember that?
Yeah. I've been frozen for 30 years.
Don't know these words.
Yeah. That's funny.
Not lizards. Yeah, buckle bunnies. That's funny.
Yeah.
There's a lot of slang out there I don't know. Yeah, Rob's got a cowboy hat. He probably knows that slang. I got to see his cowboy hat the other day. Did you see it all?
Yeah, I was wondering if is
Nice hat. He's got to start wearing it once in a while when he's on the live.
Robert, are you originally from Texas? I love buckle bunnies.
We all do.
Desert's like, I love buckle bunnies.
Oh, my buckle bunny. It's like, you got your good luck foot, buckle bunny foot?
Has a giant fifth wheel and leaves it at the rodeo grounds. Nice. Yeah, huh?
You wear it pretty regular? Yeah, well, we don't get to see it that much, but
That's great.
I like it. If I had one, I'd wear it, but I would feel like I'd be phony, but whatever. I feel phony when I wear my Heisenberg hat, my old thing, but it's like, well, it's good a place as any to do it on the live.
Why not?
Yeah. I paid a good amount of money for it, so I was like, man, I'm going to start wearing this thing.
Hell yeah.
I just got it because it was nostalgic with the Heisenberg, and I was doing the painting and wanted to kind of just have stuff like that.
When I put that treatment on the on my hat, it changed it completely. And I put the second treatment on, it changed it even more. It just made it darker. It made it like just more like aesthetically pleasing, I guess you can call it. I don't know.
There you go. I just switched it. There you go, Rob. You got the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're communicating. Can you believe that?
Oh my God.
Well, usually you can't because you got too many other people talking, so you can't do those polite little, hey, why don't you get the next comment, please?
Yeah, it's difficult
I
sometimes.
can't. But Ray, you coming alive a little bit? When you take those shots? I don't know. You probably would have done that if you'd known.
He looks more awake and with it now. He doesn't look exhausted. He doesn't look as
Well, you got
swollen.
his butt up out of bed, man. You made him sit up and do the things.
Yeah. Oh, is he muted? No.
You imposed your will, and it worked.
Yeah, I'm good. See, do you feel better, Mr. Greg?
Yeah, I wouldn't think none of that, Rob. I thought first rate. I'm just talking about like me and myself. Like I would just love to have a cowboy hat. I think it'd be cool, you know.
Yeah.
I'm
I
one
can't
of
hear
those
you, Mr. Gregory.
chronic warriors that will go. What will they think of me? Will they?
Yeah,
Will I be like, yeah, you know, dumb stuff.
Say something, Mr. Gregory. All right, I can hear you now.
Barely.
Barely.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're good, Rob. I was hoping you wouldn't because I was 100% as soon as I saw that, and with you, I'm like, yeah, that's right. Good stuff. Yeah, I need more of that thick skin. It's gotten thicker at times.
Yeah. Have you been sticking with the diet, Mr. Gregory, with eating healthy still? Trying to eat the vegetables and stuff and the protein chicken and protein meats and
Yeah,
what's up, Outlaw?
it's good for a week or two, then
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. We saw you there for a second, but you must have had a buckle bunny run in with you there. You figured to shut the camera off. Is that what happened?
I wish. Not today. It's too cold.
It's too cold for huh? Really? Come
A little
on.
too cold.
Yeah, it's cold this morning, bro.
You gotta get your metabolism up.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It's still 43 outside right now, and that's cold.
Yeah,
For this area,
38.
at least.
here.
I swear I was gonna ride again today, and I thought, man, you could hurry up and get all your stuff. Then I was like, well, what if your clutch cable breaks? Like, yeah, that'd be bad to be stuck outside.
I was thinking that yesterday. I was riding around. I was like, man, I hope this thing doesn't pull what motos did.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
be
you know,
stuck
stuff
out
like
here.
that. You got to be thinking about that too. And you're like, I don't get cold when I ride, you know, but when you stand there, who knows, could be hours before somebody can pick you up or do something.
Yeah,
No.
seriously. Did you get your bike towed or did somebody come pick yours up?
My buddy got me, my son-in-law, he went to my house because I have a trailer. He was like, who knows, 8 miles away from my house at his work and came over, grabbed it, and then came over. Took about 45 minutes. I think I was weighted total, which is not a bad weight. That's probably faster than AAA.
That's probably faster than AAA by a few hours.
Faster than AAA, yeah.
Does AAA tow motorcycles or?
They had a flap at them.
Okay,
That I
that
don't
makes
know.
sense.
You had to.
This is not good. They don't care.
Yeah. I mean,
Go flat.
Yeah, heck yeah, wheel burner.
Even, you know.
I'll freeze.
What's this say, wheel burner? Let's get that up. Kiss my ass at 43. Go sitting at 4 and just loaded my trailer. Yeah. You're soft. You're soft.
well,
I
yeah.
can tell you that, sick.
We're used to
soft.
I'm used to 90 degrees like 3/4 of the year.
Yeah, 95 to 115.
Yeah, like,
my,
Dude,
You
you throw
I didn't know I was
31
soft look like.
and now I'm on blood thinners.
You're probably super cold then.
So I'm like, dude, I'm
I don't
hugging
think none
this
of that's going to
next
get you
week.
any more sympathy from the Canadian.
Dude, I'm like ready to like dance and hug this heater that's sitting next to me.
I think the Canadian will stick solid with his statement.
See, see,
Yeah.
you say you was on blood center?
Yeah.
That's what the old man's on. He can't get warm.
I'm
He just
on.
wrapped up in a coat, got the heater wide open.
Yeah. I'm on. It starts with the C.
That's what that blood center do. It'll make you cold.
Yeah, I know. And I'm borderline anemic.
You're right, Lolly. We all do sometimes.
Clopidogrel. Clopidogrel. 75 milligrams daily. So whatever that means, it's a blood thinner. That's what it means. And I take the baby aspirin every day, 75 milligrams of that, and I take the levothyroxine, and they just raised that. They're like, your thyroid's all over the place. I'm like, well, I don't know what to tell you, dude. You told me to take it in the morning. I take it in the morning. He's like, do you take it by itself? I'm like, I take it with the other two things that they told me to take, the blood thinners and the baby aspirin. He's like, I usually put it down with some coffee.
Coffee.
And he's like, with creamer? I'm like, yeah, it's got creamer in it. I'm like, that's how I drink my coffee. It's got creamer in it.
Everybody
like,
knows that.
You shouldn't have creamer with it. I was like, you're lucky I'm remembering to take it every day. You don't understand. I was like, you and I are not the same person. I was like, you got to give me a break. I was like, you're lucky I'm taking it. I don't like taking pills to begin with. I'm not being a snowflake. You know, to be honest with you, Moto, I want to call the cardiologist back, and I want to run him. I want to run by him my uncle's history and my grandfather's history, because my father hasn't had any history, but yet my uncle, my dad's brother, and my grandfather dropped dead at 65 on the front steps, massive heart attack. So my uncle had aneurysms. So if they're thinking I'm losing blood somewhere. So they think it's either being I'm losing blood because my body's feeding cancer somewhere in my body, or I have an aneurysm, or I have vascular leaks in my vascular system, which I'm internally hemorrhaging somewhere. But I'm not pooping any kind of dark stool or anything. So, you know, like, there's got to be a lot of polyps to be eating up that much blood. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Ain't the two ways to come out. It's either pee it out or crap it out.
Yeah. So, I mean, to be honest with you, the only thing that makes logical sense is lung cancer. Because I've smoked for 35 years. And they've taken an X-ray already. So I don't know what they don't see, or if they don't see something, or if they have to look a little further. I mean, they want me to go see a GI doctor now. So, like, which way are we going? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The old man goes see a lot of doctors. That's it. And I said, what they do? Well, they tell you everything's all right. Everything's all right. Pick your pocketbook. Because if they know you fine, you ain't got to come back. Guess what? They're gonna go out of business.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of them doctors been together.
They did a kidney function. They tested to see if there was proteins in my kidneys or anything else in my liver, and it came back okay, but my thyroid numbers were all wacky. They said, and I'm literally borderline anemic. Like I'm anemic. So I'm experiencing blood loss. I don't know. Like, I don't know what else they can do. Maybe they can do a bone marrow test. I don't know. It could be a blood cancer. It could be a lung cancer. It could be intestinal cancer. Blood is being consumed by something.
Could be nothing.
And I'll tell you right now, I think it's diet. Because I don't know how much. You gotta. I don't know. The last meat I had was the stuff I have in the crock pot right now has chopped meat in it. Yeah, it's like they've been wanting me to go through this for years, bro. They've been wanting me to do this since I was 50. I've been almost anemic for 3 years. And I never shit in the box, and I never went to a proctologist. So that's what they want me to do. But I want to talk to the cardiologist, and that's what I wanted to do today. I forgot to call him. He wants to see me in 8 months. I was like, I could be dead in 8 months. 8 months. After the angioplasty, he wants to see me in 8 months. I'm like, all right, great. I don't know. It's I couldn't believe they. I don't know if they did it to scare me or what, but they were like, they were at the end of the conversation. They were like, we don't want to end up finding something and then being like, you have stage 3 this or stage 4 this or stage 3 this or, like they don't want to do that. I'm like, well, now you're bringing up the cancer word. So I'm like, come on. I was like, obviously, you're not leaning towards the diet thing when I'm telling you I don't eat meat practically. Meat's expensive. I gotta make a coffee. I'm bringing you to the kitchen. Fuck. Sorry. Cursing. Phone. Phone's hooked up to the bump box, so it's even louder. Automatic brightening. I think I may have to throw this stuff out today. It's been like a week. Lolly, how long can I keep that stuff in the crock pot for? A week? 10 days? I hate to throw stuff out,
The account will save.
And I don't really want to freeze it. I want to eat it and get rid of it.
She wants to know what it is.
Beans, chopped meat, cooked sausage, and a little bit of rice, peas, corn. Hair. Is that a hair? God damn it. That's disgusting.
I'll put that back up, Salty, so you can see it. Try to. Chili. Oh yeah, here. This
it's kind of like chili.
Just don't something. Get it tested.
Just don't ask too long. Yeah. Oh my God, that's funny.
They're talking about the streaming the rectal examination.
Yeah. Just don't stream the colonoscopy, please.
Toys.
Yeah.
Hey, does your colonoscopy camera have Bluetooth? I'm trying to hook up to it.
Yeah.
we have a Bluetooth camera?
What the hell is this?
That's no GoPro.
That's not a good.
Talk about going viral.
There's no Hero 10 going up there.
Not a Hero 10.
I'll be insta famous.
Yeah, refrigerate and freeze. You should have some little small containers with little screw lids on. You just throw all that stuff that you make in the freezer, and that way you can cook in bulk and keep your stuff fresh and not get bacteria on it.
Yeah. And be
Don't you
able
all
to.
be at work? Yeah. Let me go get a tool in my hand. Look like I'm working.
I'm like I wonder if I can just be like, what if I don't eat for like 5 days?
2 days in a crock pot, fridge 1 week.
In a crock pot 2 days. In a
So that
fridge.
means if you're keeping it warm in a crock pot.
Oh yeah, I've had that for a week in the crock pot, and I've been eating it every day.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's probably not too good, but I don't know. Not that have you been fine? I mean, you're fine.
They haven't found a way to kill me yet.
No bad, eat it. Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Woo.
No, it's definitely not refrigerated. It's went from being cooked and prepared in the crock pot. I heated it on high for 10 hours, then heated it on low for 10 hours.
Probably gonna die then.
And then it went over to warm, and
Yeah.
it's been in there ever since. And Leia and I have been sharing it ever since.
Yeah. Well,
Everybody wants my colon life.
make some shorts out of that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. That's gonna
Lolly,
be fantastic.
Say
Lolly
that.
says to
Really
pitch
is
it.
full.
I'm gonna sell tickets.
Lolly says to throw it away.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling. I think that's what she's hinting at.
Yeah.
All right, very good. I'm not gonna push the luck today then.
Yeah, that barely.
I'll give a last meal to.
Pitch the rest of it. Pitch.
Yeah, I'll give a tiny bit on top of Leia's dinner tonight, and I'll throw it out.
Sausage will go bad.
Yeah. So yeah.
You would think that stuff being seasoned up. Well, I guess it's not like preservatives put in it.
It was hot sausage too. It was Publix sausage.
Department for instructions. Yeah.
I don't know.
I get nervous when I leave my stuff on the stove too long after I've done cooked it in a pressure cooker or whatever, and it kind of got cooled. I'm like, oh, I'm a real stickler on that. Well, you got to put that stuff in right away. I mean, not like piping hot, but it can be warm, because otherwise you get bacteria starts growing quickly.
Yeah, well, heat promotes bacteria.
Heat promotes it.
Yeah, heat creates bacteria.
Okay, see, I didn't
But
know that.
it's constantly sealed.
Well, that's why you refrigerate.
It's not
Yeah.
like I'm leaving it open and I'm letting flies get in it and lay eggs or
Oh
nothing.
no.
You know, I'm closing it every time.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And not that there's flies in the house either. You know,
Yeah.
everything's dead around here. It's too cold. I haven't even seen the lizards.
That's why we don't cook in
Bro,
the
I got food poisoning less than 6 months ago in this house, and I thought I was going to die.
pay-per-view.
Trust me, I do not want to get food poisoning. I'm going to throw it out today. I thought yesterday I was pushing my luck, but it was still delicious and it was yummy.
If you get that sick, man, you can't even drive yourself to the. You have to call an ambulance.
Yeah, I almost called the. Well, she was sick as well. We were both sick. We both ate the same thing, but it wasn't from that. It was from cheese from Publix. I'm surprised I can still eat cheese. It was Havarti cheese. It was Publix Havarti and Gouda cheese. I'll never get that ever again. Ever, ever. It was buy one, get one free.
Yeah.
She bought it. I'm glad she ate more of it than I did. Thank God. Because I only had a little bit and I was sick as a dog.
That's a little brisk.
Oh, come on, man.
Can I stick the office up?
I'm good. I'm a good cook.
We'll put that up.
I just make sure it's fresh. That's all, wheel burner. I'll cook you some nice fresh eggs. You like them runny? I love them runny. Yeah, man. I'm a good cook. It's just that, make sure it's the first day of the crock pot. That's all.
Yeah. 2 days out.
I'll date. Really?
A week.
Okay. What about freezing it? What about like if I can't do it now, but like
Freezing is good.
Thank you, Lolly.
Needs to be from 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Somewhere in between there, sitting for 2 hours is like bacteria zone.
Yeah, like what's his name? I just watched that Adam Sandler when he had to go through kindergarten. Was that called? He had to go through all the schools.
Oh, the kindergarten kindergarten something.
I haven't seen it.
Wait, no, he went to kindergarten all through all the grades again. Billy Madison.
Billy Madison, that's what it was.
Sterling says you need a large, angry black woman. I was like, remember he had a.
Yeah.
I think their lady there at the house was. That just triggered a
memory.
Yeah, but she was cool. But he was getting, she was always like hitting on him.
No, we'll make fresh cockpot stuff. I promise. I'll even film. I'll film when I put it together. I'll film the dish and everything.
Yeah, I have a hard time getting too much food from like Wawa or a place, they're putting stuff out fairly fresh is okay, but man, whew.
Yeah, stick to just cooking that. Yeah.
Just
I like my chili aged. Yeah.
That's not cheese, okay?
Yeah.
So what happens when you leave a block of cheese out overnight? I've done that before, and I threw it back in the fridge and then ate it.
Yeah.
And it seemed okay, but my mind said it was a little odd. I don't know. Is that bad? I mean, cheese will spoil like milk, right?
Cheese you have to keep an eye on cheese. Yeah. Definitely.
Well, I'd like to know that answer because I left it out overnight. I guess, cut my cheese at night, late at night, got up in the morning. It's like, oh man, I left that.
Oh, that's fine. That'll be fine.
I threw it back in the fridge and.
Yeah.
You want to grab some of those? I'm going to get this.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I got
I'm
it.
going to get this pictures that was sent to me.
All right.
We have a work in progress picture as soon as I get to it.
Just before it flies across the kitchen. That's funny, Salty. Oh. I mean, I didn't know. I thought it could stay in there for like a week. Yeah, brown chicken. We old, man. Yeah, cheese is okay. My friend. Sterling. Mr. Gregory, check your sugar again, please. Make sure it's not going up, Mr. Gregory. Oh, Mr. Gregory. What am I doing, Mr. Gregory?
pissy, man. Phones piss me off sometimes. Things don't want to sync up.
I just texted him. Mr. Sterling. Mr. Gregory.
Hey!
There he is. Mr. Gregory, I just sent you a text. Double check your sugar. Make sure it's not going up for me, please. Mr. Gregory.
Yeah.
Please. I don't mean to be a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Just double check it. Make sure you're starting to go in the right direction.
Come on, open in Windows.
Ooh.
So the phone's on. So yeah. So this. Oh man. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah. Nobody likes the multi. I don't stream it. It's just, yeah, well, I just could do from my channel, whatever. I don't know. Sorry, Lolly. Mr. Gregory, did you have lots of sweets or something? Did you have pies or anything? I mean, do you know if there was something that you had to make it get that high?
What do you have left? I had chicken sandwich.
What is it?
I had a chicken sandwich from McDonald's.
Okay. Did you have French fries?
I don't like it.
It's the French fries. If you had French fries.
I like the French fries.
They're from Rustic Potatoes. Those potatoes have to be off gas from the pesticides that are treated by them.
431.
Okay, so it's going in the right direction. 2 hours will be at 120. You need to check at 120 and see what it is. And then you need to reshoot depending on what numbers you're at.
I don't know who that is. Any guesses?
Sterling.
You know who's at work there?
Yeah, Sterling.
Can't make it any bigger. Anyway, it looks like what is on the windshield there? Frost? Snow?
Dust.
Dust and dirt.
Dust and dirt from the wet, from it being wet and then dust blowing on it and sticking to it.
Yeah, let's see.
Probably from the dew in the morning and then dust hitting it.
Wow. I don't want this recropper here. I don't know why. Weird.
No, tomorrow's Friday. I have to remember to go to that doctor's appointment tomorrow. It's at 1 o'clock. What's the temperature going to be at 1 o'clock tomorrow? Let's see. Daily. Friday. Hourly. Come on, man. I mean, seriously? I gotta look at that commercial. Daily, hourly, Thursday at 1 p.m. 62 degrees. I could take the bike. Just gotta put some clothes on. Definitely gotta wear long johns. I mean, I got to dress like in 60-degree weather with the wind chill. I mean, especially with anemia, I got to dress for like winter. I got to put long john bottoms on. I got to put jeans on. I got to put a long sleeve shirt, if not a t-shirt and a long sleeve shirt, and sweatshirt, sweat jacket, and vest at the least. If not, the leather jacket on top of everything else.
I didn't know you could do that to old paint like that.
It looks great, man, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Look at the mirror shine on it. You can see the stool. You can see the gas can.
Yeah.
Look at that. Excuse
God
me.
bless you.
Oh, that's something else.
I hope Sterling didn't have his headphones on.
Yeah, sorry, Sterling. I didn't mean to sneeze in your ear.
I just dawned on me.
Sorry, Sterling.
Yeah, that looking good, man. And that's all like original color. I imagine that's leaving it.
Yeah. I think he said it was repainted once.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Had to get an S for a new windshield, dang it.
I don't
Oh,
remember.
man. No. Yeah, you get them little rock chips, you got to go get them filled right away.
Damn it.
They always spread.
That's so annoying.
Dude, I still want a bug. Those bugs are sweet.
They are, and they're light, and you
Yeah.
can make them so fast.
Yeah.
How you doing on that? Your son's car, you got it wrapped up yet? That thing was in the ditch, 3 weeks ago? A couple weeks anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe longer. Pants lined with fleeced. Yeah, that sounds great. I used to have, like, you'd go into, what was it, Bass Pro, and you buy a pair of jeans, and then the inside would be like that. Look like kind of woolish looking, white, yellow, thick,
Or flannel.
bumpy
Yeah.
liner stuff. Those things were so warm and so nice. I don't know what I did with them. I think I threw them after I got real skinny again, and not just real skinny, but I'd lost a lot of weight, so I think I threw them, and
Yeah.
now I can wear them.
I had a pair that I ended up. A battery exploded on me, and it ate holes all throughout the jeans. Had to throw those out eventually. Every time I would wash them, they would more of the denim and the insulation would eat away from the battery acid.
They're probably like $80 now.
Probably more now.
Yeah.
Or like 220 or something crazy.
Yeah.
Bug over a Camaro. Almost bought a bug over a Camaro. Being 18, just couldn't. Yeah. I had a guy who wanted to trade his Corvette for my bug when I sold it before I got my last Sportster I had, which turned into my Dyna that I got in 2015. So around 2012, I went down to Georgia. I picked up that bug down there, all white, brand new engine, wasn't even broke in yet. So I had it all at home. I couldn't drive it home. I thought I was going to go down there. He says, "Oh no, you can't drive that to Minnesota." I'm like, "Why? It's not broke in." So maybe you go get a tow bar and the whole works. I guess I'm glad I did that. But that's when the deer came out and crossed the road, and I hit it with my Endeavor. I showed you all the pictures.
Yeah.
But anyway, a guy wanted to sell his, and I was just like, the Corvette looks cool, but I know that's going to be a money pit, and I ain't got the money for it.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting a
That's her price.
motorcycle anyway, so.
Yeah.
Got a different style of money pit.
Yeah.
Different style money pit is right.
But that's justifiable. I don't know. A vet, it's like,
Yeah.
what can you can ride around in those, you can't really do much other than ride around, like kind of like your bike.
Kind of like the bike being a little more fun, I feel like.
Yeah, but it's not like, but I don't know. Different justification. I mean, if I have a car and have to do all that you got to do with cars, I want to have something to go to the grocery store, or pick up my kids. I got grandbabies at the time. It's like it's really functions for nothing other than you going out and maybe having another person with you.
Yeah. Maybe.
For a wheel hub puller. Yeah, okay, wheel hub puller. Imagine it's the front wheel. I probably was the one that dove down into the ditch and got hit the worst, possibly. The bike is free and open, just the car. Bike is free and open, the car just looks cool. Yeah, it's two different
animals.
Yeah, but the bike can do both. It can look cool too.
Yeah.
Sound cool, be cool, and you can be cool on it even if it don't look cool or sound cool. You can still be cool. Bikes are cool. I like our thinking, man. There we go. Right on.
Come on, get out of the dirt. Come on. Leia, get inside.
I'm glad I didn't grow up as a kid and then sick being my dad. I'd be like, oh, he's yelling at me again. Oh,
come on, I can see the sand on you.
With joy.
Get in the house. Come on, it's freezing out. What's wrong with you?
Get smacked in the head.
Yeah, I can see it already. That looks like an imprint of a bomb on your face.
That looks like the imprint of a. Come on, Leia. Leia, get in the house. Let's go. You go. You lay out there, you bring the sand in the fucking bed. Christ, you're gonna need a bath again.
Ooh, different. Yeah, it is kind of.
Yeah.
How cool, my boy. I'm still gonna. Yeah, it does not change our IQ one bit, does it? Big shoe. At least in our mind, temporarily, it might for a while. The kid always dreamed of a bike and was never looking back. But it's always a bike. Right on, Rob. Yeah, man. What you a wheel quick. Yeah, well, he had his son, I think, had a accident and it went into the ditch. So he's fixing the damage. I think a lot of front end damage, probably some body work. I don't remember. Headlights. Wheel might have got jacked. Who knows? I don't know. But that kind of
control arm.
Control arm, yeah. So,
the typical things that break when you go into a ditch.
Yeah. Damn kids. Why they do that? Okay. Got another.
So I guess I won't be making any more crock pot stuff.
Yeah,
keeping it in there for a while, huh?
That'll teach you.
That'll teach you. That'll learn you.
That'll learn you. I know. That's even better. Okay, we'll share this one. Now the screen share, don't miss it there, over there, whatever you're doing. Distracted from the live here.
Me?
You.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, Robert, that thing's been, he's been eating on that for 7 days.
Look at that, that's up in the air.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. Now you're gonna make my stomach go. I don't
I
want
want to go. I can't make it bigger while it's in the picture here. There it is.
I mean, I don't know. It tasted good the whole time. And then when there was too much liquid in the beginning, I added some rice.
Escape. I don't want
It's the same forklift we'd use in the steel yard when I worked in a steel yard. Moving cars and stuff.
Here, you can have the other half. There you go.
Because it has super long forks.
Wow.
I mean, not super, super long, but long enough.
I don't see nobody in there driving. Nobody's forking.
Nobody's forking.
It's forking.
All right, one more piece. Cheese. And that's it.
Should have had that off. Sorry.
That'd be a sweet gig.
Oh, yeah, let me see. Okay, yeah, I don't think there was nothing wrong with that. We'd hollered up about it. Really, days are over. When I was younger, my boss said I seen you doing wheelies on the sidewalk in front of the pool hall last night. The pool hall. I remember those days too. You used to go hang out at the local pool hall in the small town I grew up in. You went to the pool hall. The pool hall. Wow.
My dad said that when he was in high school, they used to go from the McDonald's in Hackensack at the bottom of Kinderkamak Road in Bergen County, all the way up Kinderkamak Road, which at that time was a dirt road, all the way up to the New York State border to Montvale, the Montvale bowling lanes, and then they would turn around in that cul-de-sac or loop or whatever, or go up the Pearl River and then turn around and come back, and they would run that strip all night long.
I'm sure he just jumped off real quick and took a picture for us. Was all, Rob. That's all.
Nice.
Yeah, I bet you they probably don't even have OSHA people down there where he's at, middle of nowhere. I mean, I'm sure there's one or two, but
That's showing up right now. I can't tell.
Yeah.
Giving me now that big old. What the hell is over it?
There you go.
All right, now it's getting like.
All right. So that's what is that? 14 and 14 is 28. 28 grams. Well, yeah, go lay down, please, baby.
Thanks,
Go lay down.
I was here with your main channel while I was live, 106 watch hours. That's a pretty big chunk. I don't think I've ever had it live over 100 hours. But that's just like for 3 or 4 hours. I think it got up to around 80 or 90 maybe.
Really? Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had several of them at around 80 before. Well, you got everybody on there, you know, like when you get 15 to 20, sometimes you'll peak close to 30 people. And if they average watch at a certain amount of time, even if half of them watch for an hour or two, that adds up pretty quick.
Yeah.
A lot of people are on there for the whole 3-4 hours hanging out with us. I didn't notice you here was on your main channel with the flip. I waved at you when I saw you wave and come in, and I just got to work, I think. Flip. You should have told me I could got over on my other little account and been sitting there watching your live too. Could have added my hour or two. Never snapped at first. I assumed it was the format of the live. Yeah, I should have said I was putting up one of our friends' work pictures today, and sometimes people will send pictures that are in the chat so that we can share them with you all and
Come on.
see what they're doing,
Come on.
which we appreciate it. It's kind of a nice little station break, you know? Like when Lolly sends food pictures or somebody else does. Fun to do.
Up.
Get to see what's in your life and what you're doing. How you doing, Ray? You doing okay?
Killing me, kid. Up. What is all that dance for? That whole like go up on the bed, turn around, and come over here, and then jump on the couch. What is all that? Is that like a warm up?
Yeah, most of flips are silent.
Yeah.
You doing all right, Ray? Because if you're saying yeah or no or whatever, we don't hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. And I did it again. Dang. Oh, you got your other. There's flip too. Got double vision. Got foreigner going through my mind now. The double vision just keeps getting the best of me.
I'm looking. Oh, you know what? I don't have it on the whatchamacallit. I don't have the YouTube open, the YouTube side of it open.
What do you need?
Because we were lagging. I don't know. We were lagging. I only wanted to have the StreamYard open at first.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't need it open unless you're trying to go to other people's channels and you know what I mean, drop and whatever. Really don't need it.
Yeah. No.
I was gonna join in again with my phone just to see, because like when I used that StreamYard app and like what Ray was saying, when you used, I'm not sure if that's what he used when he joined live, but he said always say that he can't see. No, that was when you were live the other day. You couldn't see the comments.
That
But
was
I
the
couldn't-
yeah.
I couldn't-
Morning, John.
What's up? What's up, John? What's up?
Oh, got another guy in here. Stranger danger.
What's going on?
Anybody do an ID check before you pulled them up?
Oh man.
I give you a what?
A blue jacket.
Blue jacket.
A wrenchy.
Oh, for
Where
the
is Flip
yeah,
Elliott
that's
2?
what you might need your other thing open for now. Your
Yeah. Hold on.
flip. Flip, you always will get top rate service when we can. I ain't got the power to do that stuff. I'm just a peon in here.
All right, now I gotta open the other one.
Just a peon.
Peon.
Where am I going? Settings.
You don't have no work day moto?
Yeah, I'm sitting here, just waiting for it to come in the door and get in that seat over there, and I'll be working.
Okay.
Work.
That's just the way this business is sometimes, especially in the winter. It gets pretty slow. This has been one of the most exceptionally slowest years I've had in 40 some years that I've been doing this. The worst.
Everybody's drained from Christmas.
This was the worst. Yeah, I guess that and whatever that E word is.
Check that out, Flip. See if that works. I can close everything out.
Did the Snap-on tool guy show up, Flip? I watched for 20 minutes or so the other day, pointed down at your shed. Oh, yeah.
All right.
There's something else you can use that he uses. I forget what it's
All right,
called.
there we
You know what that other thing is we have in StreamYard? You have record. Sorry, it's getting
Who's
loud.
fighting?
Live stream, and then there's a third one. Do you remember what it's called? Sick? No?
No, I'm sorry. I'm trying to listen.
You're distracted. I'm sorry. Yeah. And
Sorry,
you want me
John.
to put background noise stuff on because it's loud here. It's got to be terrible for you.
Yeah, I don't know who it is.
It's me.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. No, it's all right.
Edit. I'm trying to edit do the settings and put the background on audio. See if that helps. If not, mute me. I don't know. They get out here and be yelling all over the place sometimes.
No, you're good. Trying to do stuff. Moderation. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, hold on. I'm almost there. I'm coming back. All right. What's up, red lady? Background chicken. See if that worked. Keep on hearing pops.
Me too. And then I hear like a washing machine.
Yeah, what is that? Yeah, what is that?
What's that?
I think it's, I don't know. It's not outlaw. Not
What y'all talking about?
it's Mr. Gregory.
What?
There's background noise. I was trying to find out where the background noise was coming from.
I'm washing towels.
Oh.
I was told to have the towels washed when the boss got home.
I was right that it was a washing machine.
Yeah, there's a washing
Sounds
machine.
like a washing machine.
Yeah, it's a washing machine.
No,
Sorry.
it's a washing machine. Like, yeah, it does sound like a washing machine.
Sorry.
It's all right. Just trying to isolate it. It's funny.
Yep. Chicken called it too.
What's everybody doing this weekend? Anything good? Going anywhere? Doing anything? Running around?
No, we're supposed to get another 5 inches of snow.
Oh, no, you're not going anywhere.
Well, they saying we supposed to be getting some.
Really?
What are we doing?
I feel bad for you guys. John just got 12 inches.
Yeah.
I don't have no weekends free. I got to be here doing these things.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain.
Double check.
39-degree weather.
Yeah.
I'm StreamYard. YouTube closed. Oh, that's what you mean back here.
I'm missing a medium box. Oh, it's out in the fire.
Like I'm in the washing machine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Something.
Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna keep going to the old doctor, I guess, for the foot. I mean, the new doctor or whatever, the one that's in town.
How is your foot?
So it's because it's 45 minutes there, it's 45 minutes back. That's like a quarter tank of gas. I don't know. I just don't. I mean, I like them, but I don't like them that much. I still got to pay a copay.
Want you to drive the van?
But I don't know. The new guy just seems like, I don't know.
That's a pretty interesting looking machine if you've never seen one of these before. This is actually a tattoo machine.
Really?
Doesn't show up very good, do it? Let me see it. The light will probably make it worse.
See.
Oh, that thing is sweet.
Oh wow.
This
Yeah.
You used to put an air hose in here. You would push it in here, and then you couldn't pull it out like them smaller, like you'd see that would go up for breathing tubes and stuff like that, small like that. And then you couldn't pull it out unless you pushed down on this. And then it would release it. So air would come through and turn the little turbine. And of course, this is what would go up and down.
Dang.
No kidding.
With magnets on the back. So
That's awesome.
when you didn't have air, you could use this, was like a rotary machine in there, the piggyback, and you could plug in an RCA and run it that way.
No kidding.
And hold it like this with all your stuff. Yeah, it's called a pneumatic machine.
Pneumatic.
Yeah, this was like a second or third generation of it. And now nobody uses it no more. But
what do you usually use?
It sounded like an air drill, like when you came in to get your teeth done, you hear that,
Yeah.
That's kind of what that air did. So, but what I like, this is like a feather. So light. There too. Big old clunker full of metal.
Oh yeah.
And copper windings all around to make the magnetic field, so that you can do this.
The loud guy.
Yeah. And this was like, so I was like, man, that is so nice. You can flip that all around, do stuff all day, not get wore out. The old Mickey Sharps. Oh, no, no. Had two people quite a bit. Little something there, Ray. Come on up. We're scheduled 5 to 7 inches of snow. Yeah. Wow. All right, going up to the coast to check out King's Top.
Are those is that why they're getting hammered up there? The really big swells or something?
Surf time. It's the winter swell's always higher in the winter.
Is it?
Yeah. Dude, that's what I was saying. Pick up the fire newts if you're in the redwood forest. They're like little salamanders, water salamanders. And they're all in the ponds, and you can just pick them up like by the handfuls usually.
How do you know? It's a newt running away from a fire.
Fire newt.
He was on the move.
One out smoke from the California fire and blowing
Yeah, that's ridiculous. The fires are crazy. They're gonna push it. They're gonna be pushed right into the ocean
You know something?
if they can't stop it.
Better plug my phone up. I just happen to see it's down to 32%.
If they drop off, then I'll have oceanfront property. So
Yeah, they can't stop it.
Yeah, they can't stop it. I mean, they're getting 100-mile-an-hour gusts.
I know.
Yeah, a metric ton. I got tons of them. I got so many of them. I got rid of more than I have, and I got a ton of them.
Why they're heavy, Moto?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was just saying when I showed you all the copper wires that are around the post, which that adds a lot of weight. So the coil's what they call it, sits inside the frame. Basically look like ducks from an engine.
It's like holding an alternator in your hand.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I mean that's all solid copper windings. That's why it makes a magnetic field, so it'll break whatever you call your electrical current, and then it bounces back up, hits again, turns. It's like turn a light switch on and off a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And
So
this one's called a nail. You see how it looks like a nail?
Yeah.
It was actually made from a nail, and then you got the head of the nail right there.
Okay. Yeah. No kidding, bro.
Yeah, it would be right there. Is where the head.
Yeah.
So you would follow it around underneath here, stand up, and then come up again.
That's awesome.
that thing's super sweet.
Dennis Dwyer, and I think
Yeah, that's like super
Tucson.
old school. That's super old school.
Not far from you, Desert.
What?
Right near
Tucson,
you.
you far from Tucson?
He's in.
No, I'm here.
Yeah. This is where Dennis. That's where I got this from.
Dang.
Dennis Dwyer. Yeah, if you look him up, he'll be in Tucson.
Where do you know what shop?
Older than me. I forget what the name of his shop is, but
No
probably
kidding.
still tattooing.
What's his last name?
Dwyer. Dwyer. It's on Facebook too.
What you doing?
Oh, he's still around.
No kidding.
Do you know? Well, did you like know him personally? Or?
No. I ordered. I've talked to him a time or two on Instagram and Facebook, like messaging back and forth, and I've never met him. No.
You don't know a Wayne Hayes, do you?
Mm-mm.
Okay. We're the same age group. That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
Shut the heat off. I'll shut it off for a little bit. Let's see if
That's sick.
Yeah.
Oh, he still makes them.
He does make a machine still. Not very
Yeah.
often, I don't think, but he might.
The nail. Yep.
The nail. Yep.
Dang, that's a little pricey, huh?
Yeah. Well, that was like probably what 253, 350 when I bought them.
Okay.
What are they up to now?
650.
6, yeah, double.
Yeah. He's a few different ones. Mud Flap Girl.
I actually had one that was
going
made
on.
from Paul Rogers. If you ever heard of Paul Rogers, he's like one of the pioneers. He's like the Willie G or the whatever, like a Harley Davidson, And if you have one of those, you got something, because he's passed on now. He's a super big name. And I had like a 2.5-page letter from him and everything. He sent it to me while I was over in Hawaii, and it was only $350, which now it's probably worth a couple thousand just because it's Paul Rogers, I gave it away.
1905 to 1990. So he was like an actual innovator then. Like,
Who is Paul Rogers?
yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, he made the machines. He was the only one that had a supply company, Spalding and Rogers. It was called. That you had to order your stuff from. If you didn't have that book, you knew where to order things from. Like even in the 80s, you were pretty SOL trying to get any equipment to do this. Like now, you can go on Amazon and any Tom, Dick, and Harry can get whatever they want and do what they want to do. So that's why the market is, obviously so much more flooded now.
Yeah.
But back then it was, a highly guarded industry.
It was almost
You
taboo.
could make good money at it. You could do what you like to do, and it's a pretty unique thing.
Yeah. What would be like a good starting kit?
I don't know. I never really bought anything as a kit. A lot of it was, and to find kits that would be okay, like the inks, you might as well throw. Most things are fun because if they're made in China, you don't want to use it.
Yeah.
The machines you can use all day long,
China.
but not I would just get
Piece it all together.
Yeah, if you wanted to really know, I mean, I'd help you out, but
Yeah, no, I'm freaking window shopping.
Here would be. Hey, there he is. You're in hell for a minute, huh? Walmart. You didn't have to holler out Walmart in Walmart, did you?
Walmart.
That's what we're all going to be doing.
Walmart.
We're in Walmart now. Walmart.
Definitely Walmart.
Like, what are they saying?
Sucks. I like Walmart and I hate Walmart.
Definitely Walmart.
It's our code word when we're on the lives together that we always forget to use.
Yeah, we always forget to use.
I'd just rather try to talk over you than say Walmart.
Walmart.
Hey, I'm there. Oh yeah, Walmart. That's all I got to say. When you get a bunch of what's going on here, sometimes it gets tough, and then there's other days where it kicked back and relaxed, and nobody's saying nothing.
Yeah.
It'll happen. I sure I was in. Ray. Yeah, Ray.
Every time we go
this morning, Ray in sick. I wasn't sure I was even going to get my coffee thing off the ground this morning. I'd forgot that I had to go to a appointment. Well, it wasn't my appointment, but it was one of my kids's, and I had to drive. Just know they were both there for me and was going to open it up, which was really cool. And I wouldn't mind canceling it, but it's not like too big a deal. Nobody.
Walmart.
Walmart.
Hey. Walmart, man. I got a blue light special over here for you.
No shit.
Yeah, I was sitting here looking at the comments. I didn't even see if you were doing anything.
Walmart.
Walmart it up.
I gotta take my dad to the doctor, guys. So I will.
Oh, you gotta head out too. Yeah.
All right, John.
See you later.
I'll see you later, man.
Hope it goes good. This too. That was for that when I told you about the Mickey Sharps. It says come in a little case. It says handmade in the United Kingdom.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And they gave you a nice leather pouch.
Sweet.
That's what your machine would come in. One of these.
Nice, Mr. Gregory. Look at you.
Wouldn't that be something? Walk around
right.
on your belt.
What kind of guns you got in there?
I got a gun here. Yeah.
Got a gun in there.
And it's taboo to call your machine a gun because it's a machine.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's one of those, you know, like you don't drive your motorcycle, you ride it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to get busted on that all the time, and I always felt like it's like, oh man, how could I say that? I'm not a cool motorcycle rider, am I? No, you're still calling it a drive. You're driving. Like, no, I get corrected all the time by the real motorcycle riders.
Yeah.
So once I got my own, I got in the
yeah.
habit of saying it correctly, then I'd, you know, bust on everybody else myself.
There you go.
Not so much no more, but
Is that whammy? Give me that whammy. Give me that thing. Give me that thing, Waya. Give me that whammy. You got it? Is it still squeaking? I heard it. You don't got all of them punctured. Well, I don't hear it squeaking anymore, to be honest, now that I say that. $20 more minutes, Mr. Gregory. You got a test.
Whoa. Oh,
Wow.
what?
Magnifiers. No kidding. Wow.
Are those
I'm
replacement
really
lenses?
bored, guys. I'm pulling up crap here. Oh, I saved it.
Different percentage.
Yeah, look how thick this one is.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah,
This
bro.
one's the thinnest one. That's a pretty cool little thing. Like if you're trying to do some stuff, you got the light, and you can actually use them for tattooing a time or two to see what it would do. But it wasn't comfortable. And you walk in and somebody has these on, you're like, who else is tattooing today? Yeah, those are thick.
Those are thick. Steve Urkel style.
Yeah. That was something to play with. Something to spend my money on.
Yeah, it's good to invest in your craft.
Yeah.
It's what it was for. You like when you want to inspect stuff or look at things too, it really helps. Look at those needle tips and inspect your needle tip every time because they can be damaged. You want to use an eye loop. Your eye loop up and you look at the very tips of all your needles, make sure they ain't flat, bent, got a little curve, because they're very small and they always take the slightest little ding in being made or shipped or whatever, and you go and use that on your client. You don't take a look at that.
Tear them up.
It's like those people that use those hypodermics on you. Like, I almost want to say, hey, did you eye loop that? Did you take a look at that? So you wonder why you bruise or you have problems or you get stuff sometimes. It's just not them missing your vein. It can be a bad tip or a dull needle.
Do the needles dull out super quick?
Yeah, they do. Does not hurt to change them
That makes sense.
after an hour or two.
That's how it was with doing shaving people with a straight razor. It's like they're just so cheap, you might as well replace them.
Did that for years.
Yeah.
That's how I learned. And then when you didn't have the actual one, you'd have like replaceable blades that you could slide in and slide back out and still use, which I did like better. But then it got to a point where you had to use disposable because let's say we nicked somebody
Yeah.
a little blood on that blade. I don't care you wash or wipe it off. You go shave somebody else again with it. You
Yep.
got a chance of what they call bloodborne pathogen. You gotta, yeah, you give a plate for entry of a bloodborne transmitted disease or something. So
Yeah. That's why out here we're not allowed to use the mugs with the brushes in the shop.
yeah, for hair and all, yeah, wow.
Or for the
People get a little tricked
lather.
out too when you get something to get up on their collarbone and you pull out that old blade, and I come up to them, they'd be like,
Whoa.
I'm like, this is my job. If you think I'm coming at you with the blade, we're not at the bar here, okay? We're not partying at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Don't sign up. If they freaked out, I'd be like, wow, really? I didn't even think that that was an issue.
I know.
I'm like, you must have been attacked before.
Somebody's must have got you.
Yeah, he's going right at 2 o'clock, I believe, Ray.
Yeah, that's 1 o'clock now, so I don't know what.
Yeah, I want to go double check that, to be honest.
Who's what?
Make sure it's not 2 o'clock his time and 1 o'clock our time.
It's going to be actually the opposite, right? Aren't we?
So, man.
Oh, Mac.
Yeah.
It's 2 o'clock.
Behind because
3 o'clock our time.
3 o'clock our time.
yeah. Yeah, you were right, I guess. I saw it right on there.
Not really.
I just went and looked for one of his videos under videos. I didn't even look for the live. I didn't know you. I was just. I'm thinking. I don't know. It says 6 people. Yeah, it is a lot of just. Robert was there earlier. He should probably still around. Lolly might be around. She's just working.
Yeah, it's 3 o'clock our time.
Take the kid to work. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Woo!
I'm sorry. I'm coughing again.
Get that on the GoPro, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need a driver cam, hands on the wheel. Don't need no faces. Actually, you should just want a cam on your feet, Robert. See how many times you do air brakes. The pretend ones.
Yeah.
You ever do that riding with somebody, hit the brakes?
Absolutely. Of course.
You're over there. Ooh, ooh. Ain't doing nothing.
He's out in Alabama.
Where does Mac live? Yeah. Well, live. Everything's live nowadays.
Yeah, I do that every time I read that.
No, live live. Live, live. You ever watch that guy, Gallagher?
Yeah.
Boom, and you do all them different things, that words that sound the same, but you can pronounce them completely different.
No sense to me being the only one topping the side.
Yeah, so I just
Jeez, Louise.
What happened to Ray Gregory?
Man, he left because I came
No.
in. No,
He's there, but he's not.
he's
Sideways.
invisible. T-Bone. Someone said T-Bone went on live last night, but you couldn't see him, but you could hear him in the background talking.
Yeah.
T-Bone is kind of, incognito a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get it though. Videos of yourself on your channel, but then you go on a live, you don't want to show nobody yourself.
Might be in a spot where he doesn't want us to see in his home.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Got his permit this week.
Mine ain't the prettiest, man.
Congrats.
Yeah, they got mine. I don't know about where he's at, but Tennessee laws, you have to have your permit for like 6 months. So my daughter, she's had hers, and now she's 16. God For
You
sake,
are.
cat.
Refresh.
You're fine until I get on this damn machine. Then you want to start meowing. What is the deal with you? I'm telling you. I don't hear nothing until I get on here. But anyways, her 6 months is about to run out like this month. And so she can go get her full, the license. So
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
yeah,
Man.
it is. She's been eager for it. So, that whole experience of driving to school and, I never got to. I had to ride with friends, or the school bus. And I always like to freak them out, say, deer, and then they're like, what? Like, yeah.
Whoa!
Watch that deer. What deer? What deer? Where they at? At least you're listening to me,
He's 18. Yeah, he's ready. I'm sure he is.
Oh, yeah. Lord Jeff, he's 18. He should have been driving like 5 years ago. Mine been driving since they were like 12 and 13. We've been like teaching them tractors, four-wheelers. They've drove side by sides. They've, we'll take them down to an old road and let them drive the car.
Some get that chance, some don't.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I think it's just dependent on a lot of the area you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Out in Minnesota, we're country and farmland and all that. My grandpa let me drive on the actual field roads.
Yeah.
Never going to get caught. And I learned how to drive out there, use the wheel, hit the brakes, hit the gas, listen to it.
We were driving hay trucks and pulling, big flatbed trailers to haul hay on through big fields, hay fields and stuff like that. And drive an old truck in a cow field or something.
That's true. Man, it was all about having cars when I grew up. And if you
that was the goal, bro. That was your freedom machine.
Mm-hmm. It didn't matter. My first car was $400, and I drove it for like 6 years. I gave $400 for it. It was a 1988 Pontiac Grand Prix 2-door. And I love that little old car. It was a good little car.
Calling Uber to get to high school.
My second one.
I ain't riding that bus.
No, my second one was a 1980 Monte Carlo, which was a lot better, with a 302 or something like that in it.
That's great.
I like those Monte Carlos.
Yeah, I did too. It was just like the one that was in that movie Training Day. It was 1980, but it didn't, have hydraulics and all that crap. It was just a regular old, Monte Carlo. But I like the old Monte Carlos. They're nice. Man, I've had from a 95 Jeep, the Sahara Edition soft top, to a 92 extended cab Toyota truck. Let's see, I've had a Chevrolet. I had a 95 Ford Ranger 5-speed extended cab truck. We've had a couple Honda Accords, Nissan Altima, Ultimate Nissan Altima. I've had a Ford 150. I've just been that kind of guy. I'll drive whatever. It don't matter. I'm not like, only sticking to one brand. I'll drive whatever's drivable. And
I spent my whole life asking my dad for a garage. I never got one.
At least you had a dad to ask. I didn't have that.
I was like, can't we get a garage? Like, I'm tired of freezing my ass off, and I'm on the ground on my back all the time working on the piece of shit out there.
Dude, I didn't know what a garage was until I was probably 15, 16 years old. Because we grew up in the city, in the housing project and stuff. You didn't see that stuff like that. You just didn't. Or out in the country in a trailer park, you didn't see a garage. You seen a metal tin little shed, little shed that the wind would blow over if it was hard enough, So, but yeah, it's all right though. I would love to have one. Tell you the truth, I'm like you. I wouldn't. I mean, I ain't even a mechanic. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'd still like to have one just to put my stuff in and piddle.
Yeah, hang out in there.
Yeah, just piddle.
Put a little pool table.
I know how to change oil, stuff like that. I could do that kind of stuff, but just something I could walk to and get away from the noise.
Hey, trucks are good, but man, the gas mileage sucks when you're that young.
Yeah.
I had an 87 Scottsdale in high school with a 12-inch lift and 44 Swampers, dude, and that thing was getting like eight to the gallon. I probably spent $40 each way going to school. So half the time I would find the nearest bus stop and then drive to the bus stop and leave my truck in somebody's neighborhood and then take the school bus to school the other half of the way. Just fucking couldn't afford the gas.
My buddies build those Toyotas and they come up here to Tennessee from Florida and they rock climb up here.
Yeah.
And they go, and dude, you should see some of the stuff they build, man. It is just, it's wild, dude. I mean, wild. The trucks that they build and the suspensions they put on them. And they'll haul big trailers with 2 or 3 on a trailer. I mean, big time. You know what I mean? They come up here and stay for a week or so at a time, and they go rock climbing up here. And because Tennessee's got a famous place over here, and it ain't but like 30, 40 minutes from me. I forget the name of it. It's pretty known.
Something with a waterfall, I think.
There's a bunch of them. Yeah. It's crap. It's over next to Brushy Mountain Prison. There's a ride over there called the Devil's Triangle, and people ride it on the motorcycle. But there's a lot of those SU or those 4-wheel little vehicles, but a lot of rock climbing. A lot of Toyotas and stuff like that, but also what is those side-by-sides called or something? Polaris vehicles or something?
Yeah, the Razor or whatever.
Land Rock or something, I think it's called. Land Rock or something. I got a big one down here by my house next to the park. It's called Black House Mountain. And it got so big, they've actually built a camping area outside of the road and put in little sheds and built them into little, cabins, and people come they got Jeep clubs and everything come every weekend and camp, and then they go to Black House Mountain and go mud and rock climbing, all that stuff, man. Yeah, it's fun.
That sounds like a blast.
Oh, it is. And we used to do it on 4-wheelers back in the day, when I was in high school and stuff. And a lot of these horse people come from up north and stuff, and they complain like, well, you can't be on our trails. And I'm like, dude, you flew here. We grew here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't tell us. But we've never been disrespectful. We've always been like, we'd stop the 4-wheeler or something if a horse was coming through and all that, so they didn't get spooked. But they've got to the point where they act like they own all the trails and the land. And it's like, no, you just brought your money and bought you a house. And now you feel privileged, like you can just ride anywhere and not be anybody bother you,
So
like
strange.
It's funny how they think they can just come in and own something that don't belong to anybody. It's called Big South National Forest for a reason. It's state, federal park, state parks. You can't own that.
Can't own that.
No.
As much as you want.
Yeah.
I don't even care if your house is right down there on the hill.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see if I can find that thing I'm looking for. Yeah.
Let's see, what else are we gonna play?
Ooh-wee. No, that's different.
Snaps against Delilah. Hartford, Connecticut, 1977, May 28th.
Sure.
Okay.
Connecticut, 27, 1988.
Wind Rock. It's called Wind Rock. It's about 30 minutes from me, man. If you look it up, it's got a big waterfall there, Desert. It's beautiful. A lot of people come, man. This is the area I live in. If you look like about 35 minutes from me, if you look it up, you'll see how beautiful my area mountains are.
Dude, yeah. That's where I'd want to be, man.
Yeah, it's called Wind Rock. Yeah, it's, some of the best rock climbing there is with those trucks, and that's where my friends come. They come over and stay. And
There's
do all
places
that.
in Vegas too that are really known for rock climbing a lot too.
I'd like to do the sand dunes out there, like to ride with like dirt bikes and stuff, and go on those big, on the Polaris and stuff, and do all those.
Dude, Thanksgiving and Halloween down there at the dunes near kind of near Glamis. It's like they have a giant party out there. There's like hundreds and hundreds of fifth wheels and stuff. It's a blast.
Tennessee and Southern Kentucky are under a winter storm warning. Okay, so Southern Kentucky and Tennessee and Kentucky under a winter storm warning. Yeah, and the sun's bright. It still ain't got over mud. It's still only 27 degrees, and the snow's like in the ice, which is silly. It's melting a little bit because the sun's out all day. There's not a single cloud in the sky, and it's melting like around the porches and the rooftops. But here's the thing, because I got a metal roof. But here's the thing: it's still going to freeze when the sun goes down. It's going to refreeze. It'll be a sheet of ice.
If I had my way.
Hey, is anyone doing a live tonight, Moto?
All right.
Is tonight Thursday?
Tonight is I got a live tonight. I'm gonna be all worn out by tonight.
Yeah, you'll be out of it, won't you?
Yeah. I realized that after I started the live. Not before.
Well, why don't you take you a nap in a couple hours? Get up.
I don't know. It's nice out. It's still cold out. I don't really feel like going out wasting money. I don't have any money to waste, to be honest.
I was gonna say I gotta have it to waste it. I don't have it to waste. It wouldn't matter if I had it. I wouldn't want to waste it. But then when I do, I'm the kind of guys like the wife would be like, just buy it. You need the, and it could be a pair of pants or shirts. I'm like, yeah, but do I really? Like, I got t-shirts. You got 4 pairs of pants? Yeah, I know I do. And I talk myself out of it every time. It's like, I know I need a new pair of jeans or I need something. And I just don't spend money just because I want stuff.
Yeah,
I quit that years ago.
I won't even go for like a joyride, really. Like unless I can do it without being stressed about funds. Like if I can go out and go for a little bit of a ride, maybe half a tank of fuel or whatever, I'll do that. But usually I don't have the money to do that.
Yeah. And she's usually like, just buy it. It's all right. You got the money, get it. And I'll talk myself 10 ways out of it. But then if I do buy it, I'll get home and be like, and I really didn't need that. I'm like, and I'm like, I didn't even need that. Why did I? Knowing I really did need it, but I didn't, and then I'm like,
but you need it.
Yeah.
I didn't really need it, but I needed it. But not really.
Yeah, I kind of needed it. That's like your
like I got 4 or 5 pair of jeans. Do I really need a new pair? But I really do. But
that's like the nice way of beating yourself up.
It's like she's like, why are you so greedy with your money? It's like I'm not. I'm just, for me personally, if it's not really need it, I'm like the kind of guy I'm not going to spend it. Now I'm not when it comes to like if kids need something or anything like that, or if I can do something, for somebody or something. I don't, it's not, if I got extra, it's cool. But if it's just in my bank, I'm thinking like a week ahead. What am I going to do next week for this or that? I don't need these pair of jeans right now. Next week, I've got a bill I got to pay, or something. I always talk my mind out of it. And I'm like, no, I don't. I can do without this because I've got something next week I need to take care of, or this or that, and I'd rather have the money for next week. It's my mind fighting itself constantly.
You got to practice impulse buying.
I know you do. Mine is. I don't, and that's the thing. I see stuff on Amazon, and I'm like, no, I don't need it. Do I really need it? And I'll sit and look at it and keep thinking, oh, what am I going to use this? How many times am I going to actually use this? And then.
Yeah.
And then I talk myself out and I'm like, no, don't need it. So, and then I don't buy it, So
I'll do
I'm
the
like,
exact same thing. I'll
yeah,
have a big
it's-
old cart on Amazon. I'm like looking at it. I'm like, all right, yeah, tomorrow. Look at it again. I'm like, maybe I don't freaking need that at all.
A lot of times I'll just put it for later. But
Yep.
then I'll go through that later pile and I'll say, nah, throw it back. I don't
Delete
need
it.
Yeah, delete it. Yeah, delete it. And it's true. It's just I'm funny about that. It's like I said, I'm not stingy. I feel like I can do without it. Like, do I really have to have this? But because I'm trying to save money for something else.
Did you guys see the thumbnail?
No, yeah, maybe a little boy or something.
Oh,
Or
it's hysterical.
something on there or something.
It was like, I can't believe she asked me who Jerry Garcia was.
Yeah.
I unfriended her.
He's like, I unfriended her. Oh yeah, that little boy in a tie-dye hoodie or whatever with the dog. Yeah,
I was like, I can't believe she asked me who the Grateful Dead was.
We can't be friends.
We can't be friends.
I would say anybody under 30, I would question it about them even knowing who half the people is, because they just usually now any kids under 30, if their parents didn't listen to it and they don't know who they are, they're so used to social media music and people singing on social media, But I guarantee you they can name off the top 10 singers on social media or like whatever that singing show is on TV.
Yeah. They
I wouldn't have a clue.
Off left and right, but when it comes to anything else, they would have no idea.
Yeah. Oh, I think my parents used to listen. I heard that one time, or something.
Listen to that. Yeah.
I think less people are thinking for themselves, so they just listen to whatever.
I think less people listen to music these days.
Yeah.
Like I really do. Yeah. Like it used to be a thing. Like I would run around with like over 100 disc CD carrier in my vehicle with over 150, 200 CDs, and stuff. And it was constantly people, friends in the vehicle, like, hey, who are we listening to? Putting music on, we were listening to music. It was just that era. I was a teenager in 94. I was 14. Nirvana came out, Rage Against the Machine, all that stuff. It was just blowing up, and I was at that, teenage year, and it was awesome. And now it's like you can't. Everyone's, and I'm the same. I get in a car, I don't want to hear loud music. It hurts my ears. I go to a concert, I'm in the back, way in the back, because I'm like, I can hear it from 200 yards away. I'm good. I'm at a motorcycle rally. I don't need to rush up to the stage. I can hear it from my camper. I'm good. It's just, it's the crowd of people nowadays. I get, it's the crowds. And then it's like, I'm serious. Like I'm okay at a distance with the music. I don't need it in my eardrums. I think the motorcycles has really hurt my ears, over the years. And like everything's sensitive and I don't want to be up close to the band. I don't want, unless I'm meeting them backstage or something like that. And, truthfully, I don't like jam out to music. I'll turn it on a rock station in the vehicle and I'll turn it low just enough where I can hear it, and that's it, but
yeah, I mean, when I went to the Sphere, I noticed when I got on the floor, it was like no other concert. Well, first of all, any of the Dead shows were like no other concert that I've been to where I've been close to the stage because no one's pushing up against the stage like the metal concerts or anything. None of that's going on. Like at the Sphere, everybody has their own little dance area around them. Where, like literally, like there's twirlers, there's chicks that are twirling constantly. There was one lady that had angel wings lit up, and she was putting her wings out and around with lit up real wings. It was like crazy.
That's just me.
I like to go to the places where the women are in cages, dancing and
yeah. I mean,
no, I'm not talking about like that kind of bar. I'm talking about like when you go to a show or something, like Bike Week or something, and they have the women, dancing in those little things and on top of the stools and Because if you ever go to like Daytona, you go down to Froggy's or somewhere, and then they got the women dancing on the table up there with the cages and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
But of course, I never tip them. I never even sit and look at them because I got a wife and stuff. I don't worry about that. Those women ain't there for that. They're there to make 10, 15 grand in a week or two, and they're trying to make all the money they can.
Oh, they're gonna make it. Yeah.
Yeah. And some of those bartenders, man, they make bank.
They make bank.
They make good money. That
And
famous,
a lot of them all have to split it evenly.
yeah, that famous one though, she's contracted out, man. She travels and she goes to just about every one of them. I forget her name. She works the door at Froggy's there, and she does the shots and stuff. And she's like a dirty blonde, brownish blonde.
Karen Noel.
Yeah, I think she's not real pretty. She's kind of weird looking in the eyes or something, maybe. Well, I'll say it. I don't care. She's not my
Got that
type.
crazy
She's not that
going
pretty.
on, Ray. She's got that crazy look going on.
like-
That aged crazy look.
It may be her. I'm not for sure, but she travels. A lot of them do travel, but some of them they just pick up from like when the Myrtle Beach has their rallies. Like I've seen some of them be like, "No, we're just local. We do it here, and we don't travel with the circuit, or whatever." But some of those girls, man, they, they're trying to as much as they can before they get older, and
Yeah, heck yeah.
because age, it goes quick. But
Yeah.
yeah, some of them just make good money. I mean, they make some good money. If you're a good bartender, though. Now I know Sturgis and those bars out there, if they have to go downtown, they're not allowed to dance on the table or nothing unless they go down to the city hall down there to the courthouse and pay $100 for a dance license. And if they get caught, if an officer comes in and asks them if they're on the bar dancing or anything, and they don't have that $100 license, boy, they get like a $500 ticket. So they tell them the best thing you can do, as soon as you get here, you go down to the courthouse and you get that $100 license. It's worth it, and that way you can dance on the bar or the table, whatever, and wherever they're working. Because if not, they're going to get caught. And trust me, I'm sure they can pay that back within just, not,
30 minutes on a good night,
yeah.
maybe.
If they're good bartenders, if they know how to keep a crowd, entertain a crowd. They have to have a good personality. They have to, you have to have a sway about you if you're going to be a good, female bartender.
Yeah, some charisma.
If
Some
you're
of
going to
them
make money, anyways, if you're just going to party and because it's Sturgis, you're not going to make nothing. You're just going to be, because there's serious ones out there. They don't even want to ride. They don't want boyfriends out there with them. They don't want nothing. They're just going to work. They sleep. They don't even party when they get off. They go to bed. They get up. They come into work, and that's what they do. That's their job, and that's the way it should be, though. But because they're about that money, and I don't blame them. I mean, you think someone can go out there for 2 weeks and make more than 10 grand? I mean, that's good money.
Yeah.
I mean, 10, 15 grand in 2 weeks just by serving drinks? Yeah.
Sign me up.
Especially in this economy,
Yeah, seriously, that is good money. Then they get to fly out. Most of them get to fly out to all the rallies.
And they get to travel. And either they got contracts to either get put up at the place that they're staying, when they take it out of their pay, or they have to camp somewhere and pay for themselves for a hotel, and
most of them are part of the international bikini team. So then if they win that contest every time they do
the
a
Buffalo
rally.
Chip, that woman that runs it, I forget her name. She's long, dark hair, real skinny.
Long, dark hair, yeah.
Yeah, she's real skinny. She comes out and always talks about them and brings them out and does all that. She does something in Daytona with them too. They travel and do that. But yeah, those girls, they're dedicated, man.
Heck yeah.
To put up with all those men that just, I mean, I don't get it. These men think that, hey, here's a 20. What am I getting out of it? Nothing.
Yeah.
Here's 100. Well, you just gave $100 bill away for what? I get tipping. I don't care to tip somebody.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to give them a $50 tip for serving a watered down alcohol.
Exactly.
Drink.
Well, they depend on all the guys getting drunk and giving them money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not about that. I'm not about giving somebody else my money for no reason. I'm not about that.
No, I'm more of a go to the gas station beforehand and
Yeah.
crash there, and then roll in.
Yeah.
You won't believe the guys there paying $6 and $7, $8 for a beer and giving them $3, $5, about $5 every time they get them one,
and they just sit there and they're watchers, like they're people watchers. They just sit and watch people sitting on the street there in the little bar areas and watch people, and that's what I was saying earlier. I don't know. It's like people like get out and want to drive in the snow and then wreck. Why are you doing that? You don't have to be out. They're watchers, man. They want to see what's going on. They just want to watch and see stuff. You don't need to be. You're causing more damage than you are
You can cruise Main Street in Daytona about 5 o'clock, and you can go back at 12 o'clock, and the guys are sitting in the same spot.
Still there, never moved.
And I don't know how they ride home afterwards.
That's what I always wondered.
They're going to let them sit there unless they drink.
Yep. And that's what I always wondered. How in the world do they walk away and get on a motorcycle and get back safe? Because
some of them don't.
Yeah, true.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I couldn't sit there for hours and hours just sitting there watching people.
No,
it's not me. I have to be moving.
I want to see stuff.
I go down there with my GoPro. I walk down one end, back up the other. Then I get down there in the middle, usually where the Indians are, and I set my camera up right there on the street and get a bunch of footage of the bikes coming by, and then I break that up into shorts.
You go down there and walk back up in front of the cemetery and all that? Yeah. I did too.
Yeah,
I actually parked in front of the cemetery.
Road, you turn right. I go down about halfway, and usually we'll go earlier and ride up and come back down, but we'll park on the right down there, $7 to park. We park behind God dog it, that bar right there where they have all the wet t-shirt contests and wrestling and all.
Oh yeah, where that man used to DJ it. He was real loud and obnoxious. Yeah, he had a cowboy hat on and all that.
Yeah, you park behind there.
I know you're talking about.
But then you can't wear no vest in. They don't want no colors in there.
Yeah.
But that's about where I hang out and do all my filming.
See, we usually run around and do the things through the day and the strip, the vendors, or the speedway, and then we'll get back to the campground a certain time, and that way we hang out at one of the either the campers. We hang out at one of the campers and we try to get them next to each other and all that, and then that way we're all. Everybody's safe. Nobody's riding their bikes, and then we'll walk across from the Cawffee to the other one and watch the music and listen to the music and stuff like that. Knowing that no one has to ride bikes, they can just they walk, and because we'll run around and have our fun until like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the evening, and then we don't want to be out in the streets after that. We prefer to be at the campground and things going on there. You have a lot of fun there.
Mr. Gregory, it's 128. Check your sugar.
I know last year I got down there time enough to get in the room and relax. Got up next morning, done JP cycles and went out to the racetrack. That night we hit Main Street. And that's really about it.
Do you ever, let me tell you something, man. I don't know if you ever went there, but me and Monkey and all of them last March went there and eat. There's a restaurant there behind, where J&P and where the vendors and stuff is right there. Go on back and just keep going all the way back. There's a big ass restaurant back there, man. I forget the name of it, but you go in and sit down. It's big, man. They got TVs all over the place, but it's a big place, Man, it has got some great nachos and food. Expensive. It's an expensive place, but it is good.
I got your Sterling.
It's down there past
really
the dealership.
Back that far.
Yeah, if you go on past where the Harley dealer, J&P and all that, then you got the Harley dealer.
Yeah.
And then you just keep going, walking through the parking lot, keep going to where there's no motorcycles, nothing. There's a big restaurant back there, and it's really nice, man.
Okay.
It's not
we
bad. I
ate
think I paid
one-
about $25 for my whole meal and drink and everything.
Yeah, I've eaten at the barbecue place there in front of the Harley dealer, which I wasn't very impressed with.
Yeah.
And then that other restaurant beside Love's, it's
Yeah.
okay. It was pricey.
Yeah, there's some. Well, they know most people are from out of town,
Yeah,
and that's what gets me. They shouldn't raise the rates just because we're out of town people.
they do.
That don't mean we have out of town money, you know.
Yeah, but we do try to eat at least one night down there on the river. You know, you come
Yeah.
right when you cross the bridge, right there on the right.
Yeah, where you turn right and go down the. Or do you turn and keep going down, or do you just stop there when you go across the river at the? Are you talking about the big bridge when you go across the bridge there?
No, when you leave JP Cycles, you go out going like you're going back to the beach.
Okay, yeah, you cross the.
Yeah, there's a little bridge right there, and the restaurant sets up on the right.
Okay.
As soon as you cross the bridge, you turn into the restaurant.
Me and the wife went and ate at that Joe's Crab Shack out there on the pier that one year, 2021. Oh, man. It was pricey, but, man, we waited about 30, 45 minutes, but we got a platter of shrimp, and it was like every different kind of shrimp that they could cook every different way. It was like 6 different ways Sunday.
Yep.
And we had a couple other things. It was around 60-something bucks, which was fine. That's why we went. We wanted to eat, some shrimp and seafood. And it wasn't bad, man. Other than the crowd being really packed. Of course, it was Daytona Bike Week. It's going to be. But we had fun. We try to eat out like once or twice, and then we'll just eat, we'll eat cheap or local, and
yeah.
Mr. Gregory, what's your sugar? And do you have a way to, what is it?
317.
All right, you need, okay. What was it prior to that?
433 something.
Man.
Okay, you need to shoot 5 more.
But we tried eating at Bubble. We ate a couple times at Bubble Gump.
Oh yeah.
It's overpriced for a lot of fried stuff, but that last time we ate there, the place sucked, man. So we never did go back.
I've never either. I've seen it. I've never eaten it though. But there's a restaurant. It's not much. You probably wouldn't even know where it is. A lot of people don't. It's over on when you leave the Cackleberry campground, you leave and go towards the Indian dealership. You know what I'm talking about? There's a little shopping center over there, and there's a little bitty like cafe sits in there inside like these little shopping center with these stores around it, and it's a little bitty cafe. Ain't no bigger than probably a couple little living rooms. It's smaller than a Waffle House. Let's just say that. And man, it has some of the best breakfast, and that's where we would go hit breakfast a lot of times if we wasn't cooking at the campground. Yeah, and I don't know I can't think of the name of it, but it's like over close to the Indian dealer. And, and it's, man, I tell you, if you want to wake up and go get some biscuit and gravy and bacon stuff like that, that's a good place to go. Unless you're cooking now. A lot of times, most time we just get up and one of us volunteers that's got the grill or the food and to cook, breakfast. So. Like take turns, each person and each day we'll take turns cooking breakfast or supper and but
Mr.
every
Greg,
once in a while you need to go spend some money on some food.
Mr. Gregory,
all right.
You need to set an alarm in your phone for every 2 hours.
Okay.
Is that high?
And every 2 hours, you need to test and readjust.
Yeah.
Because it takes.
Normal person's about 80 to 85 to 90.
Huh.
And what you're gonna do is you're gonna label it every time you put an alarm in. You're gonna label food and you're gonna label insulin. Food, insulin, or food.
I might have enough for one. A little bit more.
Mr. Gregory, you need to get yourself insulin.
Is there nothing you can eat that'll bring it down?
No,
Okay.
no.
Mr. Gregory.
But talking about Daytona. If we we try to stay at least 4 days.
Oh yeah.
And if you can get in, there's a good restaurant up at Flagler Beach.
I don't know if I know where that's at.
Straight up A1A out of Daytona.
Now is that going towards
back up towards St. Augustine?
Yeah, St. Augustine. Yeah, I've rode up there. I like that place.
Yeah.
That's a nice little historic town, in my opinion. It's nice to just ride up there and check it out and come back. There's a little ice cream shop and stuff up there, pretty good too.
That's nice, right?
Yeah.
Mr. Gregory, does your manual tester have a package that it comes in that you can carry it around with you at all times?
No, I throw that in trash.
He said, leave me alone.
317, 390. I'm going the wrong way.
Moto, really?
You're going the wrong way.
Yeah, it was 544, then it was 505, 431, 317.
So now it's 317?
Yeah.
And you shot 5 more?
Maybe a little bit more.
Okay.
You may get a walk in.
Like 7?
Well, 5 ain't nothing. 5 ain't, but
what
what
is that? 10?
Thank God I don't know anything about
this
that.
so cheap instant. You got to at least shoot 30.
Oh.
I reckon I need to call Katie, see if she go by Walmart, pick me up some, just in case it ice stows this or the end.
I was gonna say, yeah, you better make sure you got enough with you. Now, if you get that stuff, like do you just call the pharmacy like you said, and they have it there,
No,
or do you have
it's
to
over
pay
the
for it?
counter Walmart.
Oh, okay.
Novelin, they sell it over the counter.
Oh,
yeah, but he's not. You need.
Do you get the vials you have to keep in the refrigerator?
It's
fast and slow. That's what you need.
My aunt and my uncle died from diabetes, and they were married. Well, my aunt, she married a man, and both of them had died from diabetes. They were married for like 40 years, and it runs in my family like big time. My third cousin died from it, and he went wackadoodle before he died. Like he was in his underwear, jumping up in his bed and running around his house, and he was like in his 60s. He went wackadoodle. He let it get out of control, and it finally took him. But yeah, my mother's
probably get me too.
Mr. Gregory, the last 10 years I was on the sensor, I had to test and retest every 2 hours. And then I had to do the same and mark down what I was eating also. And I would have to, when you eat, you need to shoot the fast. Okay. You really should be having a fast insulin and a slow 24-hour slow release insulin. The slow insulin you could take every morning, a certain amount every day, like when you had that. See how much it's going to cost. Do you have some insurance?
No, I don't have no insurance.
Fuck.
I haven't had insurance since I quit Cawffee Brothers.
Yeah. And like they don't have, like Walmart doesn't offer a fast acting only insulin, like fast only, not a mix, not a 70-30.
Yeah, well, the R is the fast. You got 70-30, then you got N, which is the long term.
Okay, so then you need the N and you need the fast. You need both kinds.
I know.
And you need to have a backup. So you need to get 2 and then 2 more for backup. What if you drop one and it shatters?
Well, I hope you don't drop it.
I know.
I know, Mr. Brown. I don't mean to ride your ass, but I'm sorry. It scared me to see you in bed this morning like that. It really did. It was upsetting.
So what makes your sugar go up? The food you're eating, or is it just
It's the
You
food.
got-
It's
yeah.
just it's food. It's food related.
I know it is.
I mean, is that where diabetes come from? The food you eat? Or
No.
Yeah, diabetes is your body does not make
produce
the
something?
enzyme that transfers the sugar into fat cells.
Well,
Your
you got
your body stores energy and food and sugar. Your body turns that into fat. And
yeah.
you store it in your fat cells so that you can burn it at a later date when your
Well,
body needs it.
Yeah. But you got
Without the ability to do that, the sugar will flow through your bloodstream for 90 days until it sticks to the artery walls where damage occurs.
Yeah.
Or it'll go through your liver and your kidneys, and that'll also create damage, and it'll also increase your urine, increase your thirst, and your body is trying to get rid of that. And once it gets beyond a critical element to your body, you will start shitting and vomiting uncontrollably until you go into a coma.
Yeah, two types of diabetes, type 1 and type 2.
So you
Type
need to
2,
get
they
under
usually
control,
treat with a
Mr.
pill.
Gregory. You need to set your alarm every 2 hours. You need to get extra insulin. You need to get syringes. You need to be able to carry that test kit around with you at all times. And I'm sorry that I'm yelling.
Well, my aunt lived about 3 hours away, so we wasn't ever around much other than being kids when she was, when her and her husband, I just remember seeing it in the refrigerator door, the vials, and knowing that they were diabetics, and they would eat though, like they would cook Thanksgiving meals and have big meals and eat fried chicken because she was married to I hate to say that, but she was married to a black man for 40 years and I loved him to death. I call him my uncle, I don't call him, oh, that's my black uncle. He's just my Uncle Kenny, and it's both of them. I guess they allowed it to get out of hand or something because they had, both of them died from it. Like he finally had to have a few toes amputated and half a foot and stuff like that. So, and she got really sick over it. And I guess that's what had happened. She went into a diabetic coma or something and passed away. But yeah, I remember as a young kid and stuff, always seeing it in the refrigerators and stuff and wondering, and I guess they had the bad type, whatever that is, you said there's two types. So
that's why it's so scary when you go high, Mr. Gregory, because your body your body's going to tell you to go to sleep because you're tired and you're exhausted and your eyes are going to shut. You're gonna if it goes to such a critical level, your body will just go to sleep.
I know it. It will. I know all about it, man. I know.
All right. I mean, I know you.
I just love to eat.
I want.
He still just love to fucking eat.
300.
I don't blame you, Mr. Ray. I'm an eater. I'm an eater. I love food that I shouldn't have, and I shouldn't be eating it.
I know.
I mean, even when it comes to like taters and cornbread and shit like that, stuff that you wouldn't think's bad, but obviously it is.
Anything white. You can't eat anything white.
Just a little whiskey?
What
a little whiskey?
Well, I gotta divorce my wife then.
I mean, I might be looking at it wrong.
I'm being foul. So. No more women then.
You were doing great. You were doing great with eating better, and you even said that you were feeling better.
I was.
No, I always seen them have like bowls of non-sugar candy and stuff. They always had like the non-sweet.
When it's only you on board, and just sometimes it don't work out.
I know. It's hard. You need to have both parties on board. Like no potatoes, no rice. Unfortunately,
oh heck, man,
and no bread. No bread.
That's why I love going to the all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet.
I think that's one of the hardest.
With rice, you dump all your broccoli and chicken on top of it.
Rice is actually not good for you.
Shrimp, broccoli, any vegetable you want. meat up the wazoo. Eat
I
as much
love,
meat
yeah,
and
I
much
love shrimp.
seafood
Yeah,
as you
I
want.
love, but listen though, here's the thing. I love bread. I'm a sucker for bread. For some reason, I love bread. I love all kinds of bread. I mean, I just think that, if I
Yeah.
could kill the bread out, I mean, I like just homemade bread, biscuits, croissants, you name it. I love bread. Just
Yeah.
loaf bread.
Look at Moto.
Moto said, "Shut the hell up."
Moto's like, don't eat the potatoes. Don't eat the potatoes. No potatoes for Mr. Gregory.
But
Yeah, Publix sells shrimp 2-pound bags, peeled, deveined, already cooked.
you just
There
go
you
on the
$13
meat diet then. Just eat meat. That's expensive, but it's a good diet.
I know it's expensive,
Yeah.
But it's good. It's good iron, good healthy for you. Just meat.
Carnivore diet.
you got friends that you can get venison
Well,
from?
I mean, you don't, and they'll tell you greens and stuff like vegetables ain't that great either, though. Unless you're
collard
eating the right
greens,
ones. Yeah.
all that stuff is good. Broccoli.
Well, if
collard,
you're eating the right ones, yeah. But if you're
corn,
eating like,
peas.
if you do studies and look and see which one's coming out of the stores, it's not good for you. They're not as good as you think. Oh, vegetables. Yeah, it's not really that great when it has so much preservatives and shit in it. And
Oh, Lord, I want something sweet.
that's the problem there would get me craving sweet because I'm a sweet guy. I crave sweets. I love sugar.
What is that?
That would put me down.
It's
What is
nothing.
that?
Like
candy cane?
It's hard to. It's expensive, but man, if you could carry a little bag of beef jerky or something just to kind of snack on,
Yeah,
when you
I
get
like
hungry.
beef jerky.
Yeah, just something.
I eat
to,
a lot of beef jerky.
settle your. What is that? A beer?
Seltzer.
No. Oh,
Mr.
Well,
Gregory,
say-
put that away. That is for when you're low.
Those are
I
good.
know it. That's why they're in here.
See, that's good.
Those
Seltzer.
are kind of good to get addicted to, like train your brain and your mind to look forward to having the different. They're not very flavored, but you buy some new ones, you get some different brands, you enjoy them. That's like your new relationship, and then you can get rid of some of your sodas and your artificial sugars and stuff. That some of that, I suppose you
I don't
don't
drink
want.
nothing but water.
Yeah, well then you're
That's
really.
all
But I thought you did the doctor or the.
It has a
Coke
lot. Moto, you're right. It has a lot to do with retraining your thinking and
Yeah.
retraining. Like you almost have to.
it's quitting a drug, basically.
You almost have to like look forward to different types of food and train your brain to look
I
forward.
might
This tastes really good with this too. So
I
maybe
might drink some Coke Zero every now and then.
Yeah.
and that's another thing, Mr.
He's
Greg.
like, I got a half gone, but every now and then.
now, Mr. Gregory, that artificial sweetener in there, the artificial sweetener in there is doing the same chemical reaction in your brain
There ain't supposed to be nothing in Coke Zero.
as sugar.
Yeah, you're better off having.
Surely you don't believe Google, do you?
It has aspartame in it.
Aspartame.
Are you ever allowed to drink like natural juice? Any kind of juices? I know that has natural sugar in it, but
you got to be careful with
like
that.
cranberry juice, are you allowed to drink things like
You got
that?
to be careful with that because it will give you incredible spikes.
It got 0 fat, 40 grams of sodium, 0 carbs, 0 sugar, 0 added sugar.
No, you want to look at what is in it, not the percentages
Water,
of
caramel,
aspartame,
Zorlithiamogumtamide.
corn syrup, aspartame, corn syrup,
potassium.
That I'm just saying, thank God, man. That would be a hard lifestyle to try to maintain.
Every meal I eat, I have to count carbs.
Damn.
The ingredients ain't just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I know, but is there aspartame?
No,
Okay. Is there corn syrup?
no.
Anything syrup?
Now Diet Coke probably will.
There's
But
nothing
it's Coke
syrup
Zero.
there. There has to be something that makes it sweet.
Well, if
Coke
it's zero, then
Zero.
it ain't sweet though. Then is it?
Have you ever had it? It's sweet.
No, I ain't never drank them. I don't drink that.
It
Coke,
has
so.
to be sweet, or else nobody would drink it. So it's artificially sweetened.
Got carbonated water, caramel coloring.
Caramel. There you go, right
Welcome
to
McDonald's.
there.
Yeah, I'll take 3 Big Macs and a Diet Coke.
You like salt, pepper, ketchup?
Potassium.
Give me 4 packs of your honey mustard and barbecue sauce. Yeah, is the McRib back yet?
That bottle's been here for about a week and a half now. So I don't. That's to show you how much of it I drink.
That's
Matter of fact, I drink so much water. I keep about cases down here behind.
Oh,
me.
Shoot, I order 7 to 8 40 packs from Sam's Club a month of water.
Yes,
40
Mr. Gregory. What concerns me?
Oh, we drink, my kids too.
What concerns me is the reason why you're drinking that much water. You're drinking that much water because your kidneys are overworking themselves.
See,
Because I sit here and get bored and my hands got to be doing something.
We order big packs.
Your sugars need to be under 200.
Yeah. We got doc.
Don't make huge goals. Make small goals.
Yeah.
Get it under 200. Get it under 300 at all times, and then we'll go from there.
If mine normally a normal person is running 80 to 90, to me that sounds like astronomical. 300 something. My Lord, that seems like bad.
Oh, I have seen 700.
Oh God.
So have I. So have I, Mr. Gregory. Last night I had 2 low events. I was woken up at between 3 and 6 at twice. I had to go get cookies.
How do you check it? Just being curious. Like I go to the doctor, I'm sure they check it, right?
They check your A1C every 3 months. They average it.
You got your strip, and then you got to prick your finger with that. Draw the blood, stick the
That's the manual
in the meter, and test it.
Okay.
And test it.
Because when I go get my blood draw, they just draw a pound of blood a month. They don't. I'm sure they're not testing it. They're just testing certain levels.
And when they go to when they send it to the labs, Ray, they're going to get your A1C. They're going to get your cholesterol. They're going to get your protein in your kidneys. They're going to get your liver enzymes. Yeah. They're going to get all that stuff, and they're going to know what is what. If your thyroid is overactive or underactive. If there's too much sugar in your urine, like why is this sugar elevated? It should be at 80.
Maybe that's something I'm gonna ask them next time. Just being curious.
Yeah, they should check everything,
and that's why they make you fast. They make you fast so there's nothing in your bloodstream.
Yeah, you can't eat. That's the reason I try to get early doctor's appointments.
Eat or drink anything after. Yeah, I do too. If it ain't 9 o'clock when they open, I don't want to be there.
You can drink black coffee.
You can drink black coffee and get away with it. Yes.
You really want to mess them up? Eat you a couple of candy bars before you go in.
Oh, Mr. Gregory, you are awful. When I first got diagnosed, my A1C was 14.
Yeah. Well, have to have a DOT physical to drive the trucks. Because I worked on them, I had to drive them, make sure they were good, Plus, I delivered the lumber every now and then with the driver layout or something. But doctor we went to, I just walk in, he signed me 2-year, health card. Done that for about 15 years, got caught. But we had to go to another doctor, and she said, "Here, go pee in this." She come back in, she stuck that strip in there. Oh my, this is that word. Oh my God, you're gonna die. Your sugar 550. I'm like, what's that?
Yeah.
You know,
Now, how long have you been dealing with
Mama
this?
was always a diabetic. Every time she, let me prick your finger. No, you ain't pricking my finger.
How long you been dealing with this?
I probably 20 years now, but I probably been
So
a
it's not
diabetic.
new, though.
I ain't tell how long I've been a diabetic because, you know, I go eat lunch, I come back, sit at my desk at work, and I, you know,
Yeah.
or I
I
slide up under a truck, under a creeper, and sleep.
He
But then
said,
after I learned a little bit about diabetes, you think I would have known everything about it with my mama being a diabetic, but she did, like Six said, she write down everything, and
yeah,
you know, I just didn't, you know,
didn't want
I
to
was
keep
too
up.
busy drinking beer and chasing women.
A1C is your average glucose level. Your hemoglobin level.
Yeah, I think the last time I actually went to the doctor had been over a year.
Wait,
That's not good.
no.
Mine was like an 8, my A1C. Well, when I was working, had insurance, man, I go every 3 months and they do everything. Go pee in this cup and do this and do
Take
that.
blood, run blood work.
Yeah, but since I retired, you know, and don't have no insurance, I can't get no insurance till next year.
Every
Get
time I
Medicaid.
go,
When?
every time I go to the doctor, they have to do it. Then they have to, we have to update your plan. I'm like, you said that I only have to do it every 6 months. Oh no, your insurance requires it. So it's like every freaking month.
Max on.
You got to wait till you're 65, Mr. Gregory?
Yeah.
Okay, so as I on your birthday, or
Yeah.
the day after your birthday, you need to get all of that situated. You should have it situated before. Do the application, put the paperwork in, get it done. Have your doctor help you do it, or whatever you got to do, and start. And you should see if you can immediately get on a pump.
Yeah.
Shit,
Mac is on.
Yeah, I was wondering. I'm gonna jump off and watch him for a minute because I got to take my kid to work here in about 20 minutes. So thanks for letting me on, guys.
And we'll shut this down.
Desert be cool. Don't be in the desert.
Thanks, Ray. Have a good one, man.
All right, let's go over there. Support Matt.
All right.
No, this is Brown Chicken. Hello at Desert Outlaw. Woohoo!
All right, everybody. Thanks for supporting the channel.
All right. I'll see you tonight, Sid.
I'll see you later, Mr. Gregory. Please.
I mean, unless you, I'm over there on my pad, so
2 hours. Check it again.
I will.
All right.
Are you leaving then?
I was gonna end it. I'm not gonna leave. I'm gonna end it.
Okay.